as I described, he had actually started following you, and he was on the ladder. Like he left.
Right. It's the Geeky Gamer Podcast. We're live here with Bill, Sketch. Oh, wait, Sketch isn't here.
He's
Ken,
not here.
Miller, and John. Yeah, Sketch is such a beautiful singer. I saw like he was in front of a bar in Boston singing a song on the social medias. Anyway. Speaking of which, if you want them back, you better donate to our Patreon. If you can afford it at Geeky Gamer Podcast, give us a coffee at Dreadlore if you'd like. We got some news coming out about the linen tapestry in the next few weeks and their expansions for their role-playing game. All lowercase letters. Mr. Interrupt supplies some music for this hellscape, which we call a role-playing game that we play. Couchfire Media adds media, which is stuff you see.
It's in the name.
Replay Productions does everything else just the way they like
it's in
it.
The name.
It's in the name. 2018 to 2023, baby. And it's Tuesday.
Yeah. Is it It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday.
It's
Tuesday.
bloody.
Almost exactly on time. Seriously, this is like the most on time I think we've ever been.
Yeah. Just one day
Pretty
late.
good. It's pretty good. That means that does it still say Monday? Jesus.
No, it says Tuesday, I think. Yeah, it's Tuesday.
I'm glad it says Tuesday. Hello. All right, let's introduce ourselves. John.
Hi, I'm John. I am the madness behind the Linen Tapestry. Kickstarter successful. Book's about to be published, sent out, and I also play a gunnery sergeant by the name of Arthur Scullett in this game. Grizzled, burnt out veteran who is trying to keep himself together and the rest of the group. Over to you, Miller.
Well, yeah, I'm Miller. I do some publishing a little bit. There's a YouTube channel somewhere too with my name on it. But I'll be playing Jackson Bray, a.k.a. Enrique Jorgensen. Ex-Marine, escaped prisoner. Just trying to make a buck.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. I would not say that.
Ken.
I am Ken. I'm playing. His real name is Glenn Space. His fake name is Gary Spicer, and he was kidnapped. And it wasn't a criminal; just kind of had bad habits. Stole staplers and stuff from his employer. Guy. He's a good guy. He's a little bit of a bad guy now because of Stockholm syndrome and whatnot, being abducted by some Marines and told to do bad things. And, maybe it feels good to be bad. I think it feels good to be bad.
And then you also have some NPCs. You have another player who's quasi NPC right now. That would be Mark Zero. That's played by Sketch. His other name is Johan Time. Teamster, and he's pretty much your pilot. Also an ex-Marine, criminal, pretty good guy. On top of that, you got your handler, your fixer. Her name is Ivy Dukes, and for some reason I have her down for the cryo shits. Just a second, back that off. She's a teamster, ex-Marine. She's future Scottish. That's how I'm going to say this accent works. This is how the Scots sound in the future. 700-800 years in the future. Whatever we set this game at. You have Roger, what is his last name? Roger Goodman, I believe. Roger Goodness. He's a campus station security fellow that you all got. Oh my God, you have so many so many NPCs. Hold on.
It's
Yes,
good
you
because
have
most
Elliot.
of them died, right?
No, Elliot Fonholm. That is a civilian computer engineer who's mopey. He does a lot. And you have his girlfriend, his goth girl, Cheshire cat looking girlfriend, Charisse. Damn you all. Yeah, let's do a little bit of a recap. Last we left, you were at Campus Station. It's big ass station. It's got the barrel in the center of it. And then you have, I think it's 3 rings beyond that. This is a C-style station. So it's ratty, shitty, not necessarily run by pirates, but is run by, oligarchs and stuff. So pretty much the same thing. You have stolen the colony ship, the Nova Espro. You've acquired it. Long and short, there was sort of a HAL 9000 situation, totally not caused by Glenn Space, and although it was fixed by Glenn Space, and the crew was depressurized or hurt real bad, infected with whatever the affliction is that's been rampaging through the station, as well as now the ship. And essentially they're zombies, but they seem to evolve. And as they do, there's a semblance of intelligence. You've seen a couple different kinds, the sort of shambling ones, and then the ones that are, fast zombies, pretty much. They want to either eat you or drink your blood, or both. You know that you've put together about 25% of people that die become these things. They get claws and teeth that can rend metal, and then you've actually seen a third kind as well, although that was in the very beginning when you started seeing the bad shit, and specifically Mark Zero and Jackson Bray saw one, and it seemed to actually have like real intelligence and could speak. Yeah, but you can't kill them. You figured out you can blow them to hell. And it seems like that works. Yep. Just a little bit more. Last we left, you'd boarded the ship. Most of you. Glenn Space had stayed on the ship near the command module in the top of the ship. If you got the map. And you made the trek with your 2 civilians and Roger, the security guy, down level by level, trying to get to the med bay. You went through the cold storage and heard some weird shit you did not investigate, which is probably a good thing. Figured out that about 30% of the cold storage of these AOS colonists are offline. It seemed like the chatbot, as it's called, the rogue chatbot, was just murdering everyone for some reason. But Glenn Space stopped it, so you have about 70% of the crew left in cold storage. The goal was to disconnect the ship, which you did through heroics, disconnect it from the campus station, and then eventually get to the med bay. You go into the med bay for a couple reasons. One, because Dr. Adams, this creepy motherfucker, seems to actually, despite being a mad scientist, seems to actually know something about, he's a mad scientist, so you want to talk to him. Also, you had rescued one of the AOS colonists, and she exhibited some signs of this affliction, although it was quite different. She clearly could speak, and in the end, Jackson cut her head off. So he wanted to see if, anything had transpired there. Unfortunately, the ship's cameras are not showing you vital systems such as the med bay, as well as the reactor core. And there are blank spots throughout, as I see fit, pretty much. Right. So we ended the session with you disconnecting the umbilical, leaving the campus station, and trying to figure out what to do with your new ship. Your NPCs, Ivy Dukes and Mark Zero, are on the bridge. They've locked it down. Oh, also Charisse is on the bridge, and that skeleton crew is actually able to drive this ship, albeit there is definitely a learning curve. Right. We decided that the ship does have a couple different guns because the book says so. Big laser cannons. And yeah, that's where we are. What do you all want to do? There's a lot going on. We talked about it out of game, so we don't need to talk about it now. But you can go in a lot of different directions. Action is on you. We'll say that you're all together because you pretty much were. Just outside of the airlock. And so we're literally like starting where we stopped. And hopefully I'm not. Am I skipping anything that you guys can remember? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about that.
Nope, I don't think so.
I'm about to die. I feel like
You're about to die.
You're skipping that part.
No, you just got your, well, I wasn't doing a play-by-play,
Okay.
People can watch the other session. We don't have to go play-by-play. Yeah, you all got fucked up. Right. Took stim packs, the whole thing. You soldered your fucking head. It was heroic. It was cool. And now, let's see, the looking at the map, number 1 is the airlock. You are just outside of that. And 3 is the cryo decks. That's not where we want. We want the med bay. Where's the med bay?
4.
4. So you are 2 levels above the med bay right now. There's a it says on the map crew cryo chamber, but actually, is that the crew? Yeah, actually that is a crew cryo chamber, because below that is the stow room, the really, really big stow room on number 5. Yeah. Beforehand, like in the before you made your jump, when you were doing ship security, Jackson was staying in between decks 4 and 5. He sort of like set up a hammock and chilled out. That's actually where your little setup would have been, between 4 and 5. So for continuity's sake, deck 2, it says crew cryo chamber. That's actually going to be where those nicer rooms were, like your all's nicer rooms. And there's also going to be cryo chambers there, but that's actually where like your shit is. And you guys are going to be just outside of 1. Okay. Okay. What y'all doing?
I am.
All right, guys, let's hit the med bay. Let's hit the med bay, make sure that chick's dead, get her body in the airlock. Also hit the cargo, get all the human sacrifices containers, get them out the airlock too. And then we can start at the back of the ship and clear this whole thing back to front.
As you hear Jackson say that, one more note, because they actually may not know. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But Glenn, you definitely know. The girl, her name's Jessamine. She was in a stasis chamber, right? Which is what Jackson's talking about, in the stow. She was not in cryo. And there is a difference between cryo and stasis.
Yeah, she was.
Go on.
Yeah.
Main thing is you don't age in cryo. In stasis, you do actually age.
Oh, good to know. Well, that that sounds pretty good, Jackson. Do you think there are more of those zombie monster things?
Yes, I hope not.
So, yeah, I guess we got to figure out how to get are all these dead? Should we like decapitate all the? Can I look around and see if there's anything moving?
Yeah, there's lots of dead bodies in here. I mean, some of the monster things you blew all to hell.
Yeah.
And if you go up on the next deck, remember you're climbing a ladder to get up there because of the gravity and shit. Actually, speaking of, there is 0 G right now, as you've disconnected from the station. So everything's floating. Or it's not like immediately floating, but
I thought I asked Mark Zero to floor it as soon as we to help us detach some of the aliens from.
Yeah, you hit 3 Gs, but you have to constantly accelerate to gain gravity.
Okay.
Yeah. Then he's stopped accelerating because you're the object in motion. So after that initial acceleration, you go into 3G.
Sure.
But you are correct. You're like hauling ass in a direction.
Yeah.
So, and it does spend fuel, and your ship does have fuel that can run out. So yeah, you look out the window. We'll say Arthur, and you see Campus Station like.
Good. Good.
Yeah, it's slowly getting smaller, but here in like a few hours, it'll be this big, like the size of a paperclip, a little bit longer this far. Yep.
Do we have any way of making sure there's no other of those monsters out there? Because I'm more than happy to get out there and just kill everything that's moving that shouldn't be.
You say into the void. No, Arthur, you're sitting there looking
mainly
at the
to Glenn,
window.
because I know he's an IT guy in my character. Arthur knows nothing.
As you turn, they're just staring up into space.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good idea. Let's kill all the things. Let's just kill anything that exists.
And we use Medbay as our center.
Yeah. I don't think I should. I'm gonna hand this gun back to whoever gave it to me. I don't know who gave me this gun, but
Roger's standing there. He's like, "Give me that! Give me that!"
I don't think it has any bullets, Roger.
Well, thank you. He looks at you through the little, the wheel or the barrel. He's like, "Really? Thanks. That really helps. This is great. Does anyone have any bullets?"
Yeah,
Here's a revolver, right?
Yeah, I got a reload for you.
As Roger will reload the gun. Click. He puts it away in his. He has a holster. He's a security guard. So hold on a second. You want to cut everybody's heads off?
Yeah.
Well, Glenn makes a good point, but we don't necessarily have to cut their heads off. Let's just stack them in the airlock and vent them.
That's not grim at all. I mean, we don't want to be staring at dead bodies the whole time. Where are we going anyway?
That's a good. That's
He's
a good
standing next
question.
to Arthur.
I feel like we should get this ship locked down and make sure nothing else is happening here, and then check on the station, see if there are any survivors on the station, if there's any assistance we could do with them. What do you guys think?
Yeah, we shouldn't get too far away. Hey, Zero, you think you could put us into some kind of orbit around that planet there so we don't get too far away from the station?
You hear Zero come through. Oh yeah. What was his voice again?
Mark Zero's voice?
Does anyone remember? Yeah.
He's your friend.
It's just kind of like Cameron. It was just sort of like him.
You can do Cameron. You do sketch.
Yeah. Can I get it? Can I get it though? He's like he's like, oh yeah, but where do you want me to go? Just around the planet?
Yeah, just put us in orbit so we don't go too far away and we don't burn fuel.
All right, well, hold on to something, because we're going pretty fast, and I'm gonna have to. It's gonna take some time to spiral down, and that whole thing. I could flip a bitch and decelerate. It's just gonna spend a lot of fuel if I do it.
Yeah, don't spend a bunch of fuel.
Other option is to circle around the old way and slowly slow down and let gravity do the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. We gotta finish clearing this ship. We don't know if there's more than things on here.
All right. Well, it's probably gonna take I don't know, a day or two. I'll figure it out.
It's good.
But
we
still,
could
hold
use
on,
the
'cause
rest.
I gotta make some. I gotta make some moves, and we're going pretty fast, guys. You hear Ivy? Yeah, we're going fucking fast. Why is it fucking fly? You fucking. Listen, I got something to do with up here. And he goes off the deal. Do you all hold on?
Sure.
Right. As moments later, maybe a few, he gives you a good count of 10. The ship just ever so slightly starts turning, and those of you that are not holding on go to your knees. Just boom! As you were going really fast in that direction, and now you're going that direction, as it's just the inertial forces just push, and you feel this sort of like, imagine like if you've been on a ship, like everything is doing this the whole time, right? So when you look at like water, it's like doing that every so often. All right, that's going to be awesome for your dexterities. It's fine. As Zero starts doing that maneuver, and we're not going to roll for him because he literally is a pilot, and surely he wouldn't critically fail. Hey, how about we roll anyway? Arthur, roll me D100. Jackson, roll me D100.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's got a really high pilot. That's not that high. That's not that high. That's really high. That's
Yeah,
very high.
91.
We're all gonna
Really?
die.
Really? Yeah, you got a 90 going and an 89. Well, he's got like a 68. So, meanwhile, you start going, and man, there's some G forces in this. Turns out he's like accelerating into the curve. Thinking I don't know what he's thinking. Speeding up. As Arthur, you sitting next to the window, you see Campus, go away and then move to the other side of the window, as in like that side, as you literally are turning around. It's just really harsh. What that's going to do is, when it comes to movement, it's just kind of harder to move in duress. It'll basically give you disadvantage. Okay. What y'all doing?
I'm gonna find a fire extinguisher or some kind of fire, because I don't know.
It's easy to find. There's a couple on each compartment.
All right, I'm just gonna grab that. All right, I'm ready.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those little future ones. It's like this big, but it has like a big fucking nozzle on it. It's like folds out and shit. All right, I'm not going first again, guys. I went first the whole time.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll go first. Why don't you and go grab Elliot? Get all the bodies from the different compartments and get them over here by the.
I'm on body duty. Oh my god! And she does the head wag and starts up the other way and just complaining the whole time. Fine, I'll go get the bodies. I'll put them in the airlock for you. Motherfucker.
Yeah,
goes up.
Don't eat any of
I'm
that.
taking the gun. He just keeps on going. He goes up towards mess hall and then into the creepy cryo. Couple of compartments that's all cryo, and no one investigated. Are we closing doors behind us? Before we were keeping them open, I believe.
I don't think we were closing doors.
Yeah.
Except for the cold room. I would imagine you probably shut that door because it was really cold.
Right. That would be a good move. So the cryo, like cold storage, would be closed unless you want to keep it open.
No.
What's the answer?
Yeah, keep that shut.
He's like, am I keeping the door open or what?
Close the fridge door. Damn.
As he goes up. Yeah, great. Excellent. Perfect. Let me write this down just a moment. Write down some of this stuff. You all talk amongst yourselves as you make your way. as you all don't talk at all.
what do you think will actually? Because I don't think bullets. I mean that little sword that you have, Jackson does a pretty good job. Can we just drop the pretense that we have like multiple names? Because like that's just really getting to me. Can we just call each other our real names? I feel like the crew is dead. It doesn't fucking matter anymore, does it?
I'm not dead. You hear? You hear AI?
Sure.
Ian, he's like, I'm not dead.
Oh, let's get to hear your voice, Ian. No, but seriously, yeah, bullets don't seem to affect these guys.
I've got enough bullets in them. That'll put them down.
For like a second.
Just keep filling them with bullets. What are we going to be able to salvage animal-wise on the ship?
Hopefully,
We took all the animals. They're on the station.
We took all the animals.
yeah, right. They're probably all infected. Is my guess.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like we don't need to mess with those animals. I feel like it's somebody else's problem. We got a ship. I think this is our ship now.
Yeah. So what is the plan then? Where do we go after this?
Well, I mean, let's see if Dr. Weirdo Adams is still alive. I feel like we need a little medical attention. I need a little medical attention. We got to lock down this ship. Make sure there's no more of like this shit going on. And then move on.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, assuming we survive and get the ship, I mean, they were getting paid to deliver all these people out to was it Nix, right?
Sure.
AO system,
Eos.
System.
where the star Nix is.
Right. So they were going to get paid, so let's just take them there, get that paycheck. We got a paycheck, we got a ship, we get all the crazies off.
Yeah. What if they make us stay with them?
I got a vibe Shetty right here says I don't have to stay.
Yeah. Okay. Looks good. You're pretty good with that thing.
It's fun too.
Nice. Let's head to the med bay. Should we take precautions, like open doors slowly? Have Ian control the doors? Ian, can you control doors? Can we just open shit as we go along? Are they all
Yes, of
locked?
course.
What's going on here? How's that working out?
Yes, of course I can open doors. Although I don't have thumbs. Knock, 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 knock. It does seem some of the doors at the lower decks have been damaged. And you may have to do it manually.
Well, just let us know if anything's coming our way, please.
I will know what I can see.
Yeah.
Right, as you guys start heading that way. And you're definitely going there. I'm pulling up a map. Right. I left my really good headphones at home. Great.
Yay.
All right. So you exit airlock, and you're going down 1 into 2 into crew cryo chamber. This hallway, it's the completely white hallway you'd first seen your first experience with the Nova Espro. It's where Jackson vibro-shettied the hell out of a panicking security guard, and you threw that guy off. And you all cleaned it up very, very well. You see your rooms. As you enter this part of the station or the ship, maybe even potentially thinking you're going to see the same kind of gore that you saw before. However, you don't. And perhaps this is even more unnerving in a way. This room looks pristine as pristine as you left it, I should say. There might be some boot marks here and there of people's traversing it over the time that you were in the station. But otherwise, it's a very clean room. Whoever did the janitorial work did not finish their shift, we'll say. So you'll see some boot marks that go to and fro in the different rooms and such. You will actually see some prints that lead into your all's rooms. And there we go. Beyond that, all the lights are completely on, really bright, very white, maybe a little tinge of a yellow in here. Your room's lights are all dark. And at the end of the hallway, you see that closed, what do they call it, bulkhead that leads, down further. And the light down there is flickering. Otherwise, the sound of the air conditioner and you all breathing.
All right. I don't see any need to stop. Doesn't look like anybody came through here.
Well, it kind of looks like some
didn't leave
people
any
in our
carnage.
rooms. Yeah. I think we're okay, except for that light flickering. I did maintenance on all this shit before we got here, and that's annoying.
You mean before you put the AI with the virus back into the ship?
I mean, I saved the ship. The AI, the virus was on the station, and this is the RI that we downloaded, and it's good we did because when we put it back on there, we have an RI, and I'd like to see you pilot a ship without an RI.
Go on, let's just get in the med bay. Keep on going.
Ian, can you open this door?
Yes, of course. Would you like me to?
Yeah, unless it's vacuum on the other side. Is it vacuum on the other side?
No, the entire ship has been pressurized.
Okay.
I promise. My predecessor made jokes too. Would you like me to continue?
Fuck no.
No, not with the jokes. No. Just get the door open. Come on.
Womp womp. Fine. As you see down at the end of the hall, are you all getting down there first? Or are you waiting for the door to open?
No, we'll go
Head
down there.
down, this door's open.
You all get down there. You walk past your rooms, not looking in. As you get down to the door with the flickering light, you hear chung cha. As the door opens about 3/4 of the way, and then it sort of bounces a little bit. For those of you that have been on ships, this is actually common, especially with like newer ships. It assumes a human will go through and push it, and it locks in place. So right now, it'll go 3/4 and kind of like sit there in limbo. There is a soft latch, so it won't just close on you. But basically, it's so that you can keep the door open. Yeah, and it doesn't really obstruct your way. So if you want to lock the door, you push it to. If you don't, you just kind of keep it open. As it opens, a peculiar smell emanates from this room. It is funky. This is the, right. So you're on the level of the med bay. Big hallway that goes down, just like before. A couple offshoot rooms. These you actually have never opened. They're probably utility closets and such, accessing the ship systems. And then there's one main door, which is the med bay door. It's a double wide. Beyond that, would be the door that you guys were at when the ritual went down. Okay, so you're in that section of the ship. Spent a lot of time here back in the day. As you see, center of the hallway, that big, obviously medical, hermetically sealed door, and the lights are, of course, off. You'll even see as you walk up, some of the panels on the wall nearby are off. There is a dummy terminal out here, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Ian, can you turn on the lights in the med bay, please?
The lights are on in the med bay.
I think your sensors aren't working here.
The cameras are off.
Yeah.
Thus, the diagnostic systems may be down, but they read as on.
Oh.
And Dr. Adams's live signature is there. He is logged in to his terminal. He's playing that old Earth game.
Can you open the door for us?
The door is unlocked.
So I guess that's a negative.
As you go over to the door and you start to open it, Ian goes, "I can open it. I thought you might ask nicely."
Ian, can you please open the door for us?
Jackson just fumes as the door. We're gonna see if the door is fucked or not. So your name is Glenn. Glenn, roll me d10. Arthur, roll me a d10. And Glenn, you'll be the tens place. Yep.
It's a 9.
5.
9 to 5.
That fast.
It sounds fucked.
As you see the door shink open about an inch, the door is open.
Thank you, Ian. It's open in the grander sense. It's an inch open.
Give an inch, they will take a mile. Not. As it, the door opens up the rest of the way.
Thank you, Ian.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. You did this. It's not my fault.
I love your jokes, Ian. You're a funny.
I will continue making them then.
Doctor.
As you look in, Jackson, you're up front. Actually, there's plenty of room for you all to be abreast each other.
I'm behind them.
Indeed, you're behind him talking over his shoulder. In the room, it's a large room. It can accommodate probably. Think of the Nostromo med bay. It kind of looks like that. So it's rather large. 10, 15 people could probably fit in here. Off to the right, was where the girl had been in a. It's not a stasis tube, but it's a. What do you call it? I forget what Mothership calls these. Like the super little med bay thing that can do surgery and shit. Is over there. If someone wants to look it up. To the left and right, so in front of you, there's a couple different beds. It can accommodate about 4 people on beds, and those things can actually slide out from the wall, be put away to save space. Beyond that, the place is just filled, with equipment, beakers that are fixed, and all these things. A laboratory. So while it looks like a med bay, it's also definitely been heavily modified. And to the left would be the Terminal 2 that Glenn had been hacking. Beyond that, this sort of low blue light. Actually, fuck that. Low red light is in here, like on the floor, so you can kind of see where you're walking, but everything else is a silhouette. Yeah. Again, the weird smell. It smells like a garage. So think of like tires and oil. There's no answer when you call out Glenn.
Me and Jackson near the front.
You're at front.
Okay. Rifle at the ready. Head forward.
You get your pulse rifle out. You start in. Jackson, what about you?
Yeah, I just got the vibe shetty out, and I'm looking for the girl or any sign of her if she's gone.
You bring up the vibe shetty. Have you ripped it and turned it on, or is it off right now? If mechanically, you can do all that in one move. You don't have it doesn't like take you time to do it.
Yeah, I probably killed it to kill the noise.
Okay.
And then
As you go in, Jackson, looking specifically for the girl. Last time you saw her, that you cut her head off. Sexy stuff. It was off to the right on that bed. As you look over, very low light with that red light, can't quite tell. It does look like something is on the bed. But perhaps it's a body, perhaps it's not.
Is there a terminal lit up that Adams is supposedly logged into?
There's not. Although you can see from the hall light, about midway in the room to the left, to the back, that's where the terminal is. You just see the silhouette of it. It looks like nothing is on. Like, even when the lights are off in most of these rooms, there's some sort of, like the microwave's on, like the little dial and those things. Nothing is on in here, save for that red floor light, which anyone who's been on a ship knows those are emergency lights. So you can literally just walk around.
Can I
I'm gonna go ahead and
try to restore energy?
Where are you going to do it?
I'll just go to like the terminal and see.
So you
see
walk
if I
into
can,
the room and go to the terminal?
Diagnostic. If I don't, I'm not going to walk in front of those two. But
Okay, so
when
you go
I
up
get
behind
there,
it.
yeah.
Okay, cool. As you're inching in the room behind Jackson and Arthur, sort of heading towards the terminal, but staying behind them. Jackson, what were you saying?
I'm gonna click the headlamp on the
Yeah,
hazmat suit.
as your headlamp goes on and Arthur, you see initially right out in front of you, the laboratory equipment is all smashed up against the wall. And it looks like stuff's like hanging down from it. Chemicals are like spilled out, dried perhaps, in weird spots. As it dawns on you, oh, well, you guys hit 0G at least once, and also you did that really harsh burn. Maybe something happened. Something slammed into the wall from it. Who knows? As you're kind of looking, Arthur, since you were looking out ahead, you do see what looks like back of the room, off to the left, some shoes or some feet or something along those lines. As Jackson, you whip your head around to the right, obviously looking at the place where you left Jessamine. And in fact, there's a body there, but it ain't her. You can tell by the clothes, it's one of the, what you call them? Ship security. He was all just like ripped up.
Like I might be
and actually his face will be looking at you, and you see his neck is just gone.
Oh, that guy might be dead.
Yeah, is it gone enough to where I don't have to cut his head off?
Are you going to go over there and look?
Yeah.
As grimly you go over there and see, I mean, it looks like a shark took a chunk out of his neck, but it's still technically attached. He's staring at you with these big ol' eyes.
I would free his neck from his head, sir.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Arthur, what are you doing as Jackson's going over there?
Check the body on the table. make
it's the
sure
body
that
on the
it's.
floor.
Did you say there was something possibly on the table?
Yeah, there's shit all over the tables, but it doesn't look like there's any bodies. There's a body on the floor at the back of the room on the left.
The body on the floor is the body of the girl.
As you go over there, whipping around with your gun, do you have a headlamp or anything? Because it's rather dark in here.
Nope, I don't think so.
As you whip around, there is some light just from Jackson's headlamp, but he's facing the other way. And the body's on the floor, so you get some of the red light. And you see, I'm going to find out who this is real quick. Okay, this is a bit of a fate roll. So we'll say, Glenn, you're going to call it high or low. Arthur and Jackson, go ahead and roll D100s, and you guys are getting advantage on this.
Oh, nice. Low?
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, you do it. Low. Oh, nice. And would you get Arthur?
40.
Yeah, both low. Great. As you see, it is Dr. Adams. However, he's not dead. It's obvious. He's been hurt. He was obviously the object that was thrown against that wall. And you see like maybe little bits of like the plastic and the console like in his shirt and like stuck in his cheek as he's been abrased for sure and injured. Arthur, it's pretty obvious he was either thrown or he was thrown by the burn. And he is alive, unconscious.
I'll move the table so I can get a bit more perspective on him.
You do? He's just like on the ground breathing. Shallow. His actually he doesn't have any hair because of the picture. He's totally bald, and he'll have like a tattoo, you know, that Arabosh tattoo that you've seen before, and which you figured out was a sign of being a Lea Lumo. Yeah, the weird fucking fingernails and rings on his fingers. Jackson, what are you doing?
I'm going to relieve this guy of his head.
As you turn on the vibe shetty and start raising it. Meanwhile, Glenn, you make it to the terminal.
Yeah, I'm gonna restore power to the, or you know, figure out what's wrong with the.
So Glenn, as you fuck with the terminal, it doesn't seem like there's any power on the terminal.
Yeah.
So you can bust it open and try to fix it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and figure out where the power is severed.
Okay. So this would be a roll, some sort of computing. We'll say it's intellect. And Jackson, you don't need to make a roll for this. You're just gonna come down and cut this dude's head off.
Yep.
As you make short work of his neck, of course it's a vibe shetty, so blood sprays on the wall, and the body kind of like, you know, moves with the herky jerky.
I have no idea, guys.
What'd you roll?
A 94. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, I got a high thing, but I mean, I just can't. I mean, I'm doing great in Dreadlore, but yeah, no, guys, I'm out. I'm gonna retire that
how
die.
much stress does everybody have?
I got 19. That goes to 20. Oh no.
16.
16, 19,
15.
15. All right, great.
Probably because I'm stressed the fuck out.
Yeah, as Glenn, you're stressed and you're dealing with a computer. As it comes on, you see like the prompt is and then turns off, and you're like, "What?" Gang. Both Arthur and Jackson.
Goddamn motherfucker!
Like you hear Glenn like like hitting the terminal. Like he's got like something metal. He's hitting it. Roger's not here, so we can't have him talk. Yeah. What do y'all do?
I'm gonna put the body parts in the sheet and wrap it all up like Santa Claus. Throw
You
it
do?
on the back.
Reach down, grab Dr. Adams by the wrist, rifle in the other hand, or other arm, and just drag him into view.
As Arthur comes around the corner with that guy, with Dr. Adams, and his weird eyeshadow, dragging him past a fuming Glenn. Now that you're facing the other way, Arthur, this is a roll that you are allowed to fail, and not get stress. This will be a perception type roll. So, if you want to do, I don't think strength would be good for it. Speed, maybe combat, to see something.
Combat's my best, so I'll go for combat if it's an option.
It makes sense. You're at the ready. Jackson's he's putting body parts in a bag like Santa Claus. You're in combat. It's pretty clear. Glenn, you're turning around as you see Arthur pulling. Your attention is at Arthur pulling Dr. Adams, who's totally unconscious. There's like pills falling out of his doctor's coat pockets.
I got 19.
Yeah. As you're coming that way, maybe like looking down, and you make eye contact with Glenn for a moment. Out of your peripheral vision, so the left side, so you're looking at Glenn to the right. Jackson would be off to your left and out ahead. The door is straight ahead, so peripheral vision from your left eye. You see something go woof, past it. Like a shadow. Like, whoop, whoop.
Oh, okay. What's
From the left to the right.
What sort of shape was the shadow?
Since you did so well, it seemed like it was human shaped. And it would have been coming from the reactor side, so where you're all going, toward where you came from.
Jackson's movement. I'm going to drop the arm of the doctor, and then as a move so that can I actually, with the shadow moving in that direction, can I move to try and follow it without leaving the room?
Yeah.
Yep, I'll do that.
Well, you can go, because it's in the hallway.
Yeah.
So you can go to the door.
Yep, go to the door.
As you race up to the door and look, poke your head out. Do you?
Yeah.
Yep. Just poke your God, no, I'm kidding. Poke your head out. The penitent man shall pass, man. As at the end of the hallway, you see a little girl. She's in Aos colonist uniform, like golden hair running down her back. The train of her cuffs and her pants and her bare feet are covered in blood, and you see little barefoot prints, bloody barefoot prints running that way, and she's at the door as she. Or you kept the door open, right? You guys have not been shutting the door? No, she's just standing there at the open door.
Could she have possibly been the shadow? If she's is it the same size? Based on the light source, it wouldn't. Could she have caused the shadow based on her size compared to the size of the shadow? Yeah. Right, Jackson.
Was she moving from the cargo toward the front of the ship?
Yeah. She's about the size of a 12-year-old, so they hit puberty early. You're like maybe 4'8", something like that. maybe 5 foot. Oh, for you, that's like, what is that? How many centimeters is that?
For who?
Do you get?
No, it's
You
use
guys-
feet. No, we
Yeah,
use feet.
you use feet. Okay, I see. Cool.
Yeah.
So you're civilized, fine.
We're not Europeans.
Yeah, but she's about what is it, 3 stone or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, stones and feet,
Whatever stones.
Let's keep it empirical. Yeah.
Yes, Jackson. As you've got your Santa Claus bag full of body parts, and in front of you, sort of blocking your vision, is Arthur. What are you all doing?
Well, I'll move out the way so that Jax can see what I can see.
Jackson, you kind
And
of
then I'll look the other way. So Jackson's looking down one end of the corridor, and I'll look down the other.
Yep.
To where
Jackson,
she came from.
as you look, you see this little girl down at the end of the hallway. She's standing in front, back to you, but standing in front of this open door, just sort of like waiting.
Hey, little girl. Hey, what are you doing out of cryo?
She doesn't turn around.
You hear?
I'll go ahead and drop the body bag. Spark up the hey, little girl. Hey, and I'll start heading toward her.
Okay. As Jackson moves past you, Arthur, and starts heading towards this little girl. What are the rest of you doing?
What's happening down the other end?
Yeah, as you look,
Where
you
she came
see
from.
that door, and shh. Let's see, motherfucker. Hold on one moment. Yeah, and the door's not open. So nothing is happening down there.
Okay. Ian, can you shut the door?
Yes. Shut the door.
Well,
Which door?
door leading. Heck's sake. Where I am, my left, coming out of the medical bay. I don't know.
That door is shut. And you look, and the door is shut. That's the door down.
So, oh, okay. Well, that's where she came from.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any
Jackson,
other
you
doors open
up
along the
there?
corridor?
As you look around, Arthur, doesn't look like it. There are a couple of those storage, like broom closet-looking doors, but they don't seem to be open. The only other door is this door, the med bay door, and the one leading up, which is where Jackson is going. Jackson, you are at the girl. Also, Glenn, where are you?
I'm probably distracted by my temper tantrum I might take my take my fire extinguisher and jam it inside the terminal and give it a little fuck you.
As you do. It's extremely satisfying as some of there's like snow that just out different vents. Jackson?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold the vibe shetty up and grab this little girl by the shoulder and turn her around. If I see any signs, I'm just gonna stab her.
You give her the goodness. As you whip her around and you see she looks like a normal girl. Extremely tired. Just big bags under her eyes, some crust of obvious saliva that's been dried, tears that have dried. Really common with cryo, as in long-term cryo.
Yeah, cryo sick.
As she just sort of stares up at you. Her eyes are wide as fuck and bloodshot. Unnaturally so.
Did you just get out of cryo?
She takes a moment. It's a good moment, as it's almost like she's processing what you're saying. And it's difficult to know if she understands what you're saying. I can give you more information, but you got to dig a little bit.
What were you doing in cargo?
She kind of like, her eyes finally unfixate as she kind of like looks around at Arthur, who's doing what? You are muted, dog.
Currently checking the other side. I'm trying to figure out where she's come from. I might have stepped a couple of feet away from the doorway, so my back's turned to Jackson and
Yeah.
Girl.
As you're looking, it doesn't. Are you trying anything, or are you just looking? Because I don't want to make you do something that you didn't want to do.
No, I don't want to press anything, not until the situation behind. But
Seems like nothing is open.
nothing
now,
feeling below.
You look at the ceiling?
Yeah.
No, not at all. And in fact, you see that those bloody footprints come from that door. The door leading down.
Can I see the name of this door that she's come from?
It's a storeroom.
Right. Ian, can you lock door number blah blah blah?
Yes. As you see like shunk, and it turns red.
Right.
It is locked. As the girl like looks, and she looks back up at you, and she speaks in a language that you may or may not know. "Vi parolas Esperanton?" She says.
Yeah. Nope.
It's in a high, squeaky 12-year-old girl voice. As her hands kind of like shake a little bit, and she sort of has a little bit of the tremor. She's cold, perhaps.
How'd you get that blood on you?
She kind of looks down because obviously since you're pointing, with your eyes, she looks down and it's like she's seeing it for the first time. And she's looking, she starts to like cry a little bit.
Is that your blood? Are you bleeding?
She starts talking. It's almost like babbling. And it's clearly in this language that, just to recap, you guys have heard it because it is the language that the Eos colonists were speaking. What you do?
Ian, can you translate what the girls just said?
Yes, of course.
At this point, I've turned around and I'm watching Jackson and the girl, rifle at the ready.
She says she does not understand you and wonders what language you are speaking.
Hey, you know what? I ain't got time for this. I'll go ahead and I'll grab her arm.
Yeah.
And pull her through the door into area 2.
Okay. So you're going up?
Yeah.
Yep. Ah! She kind of yells as the man with the machete grabs her with one hand and the machete in the other and takes her off.
Yeah, I'm going to take her into the first room because there's cryopods in there. And I'm going to stick her in a cryopod.
As you as she goes down, dude. She's got a as it does the system. It gives her the juice. You see the liquid come up and it freezes over, and she goes straight back into cryo.
Right. Problem solved, Gunny.
As you turn off your machete, turn around. Arthur's at the end of the hallway, just like leaning up against the wall. All right, you've dealt with. Joe with Andrea. She's done.
She done.
I love it. The one good deed. I'm just saying, you know.
Kids, you know.
All right. All right. Action. That's what you say as you come up to Arthur. Kids. All right. Action's on you all.
I am still destroying this terminal, I'm guessing. I do have a 20 stress. I don't know if that means anything.
Oh, when did you get it?
Just now.
From what?
From I thought I got a stress because I critically failed the roll. And that's why I'm shooting fire extinguishment into the
You critically failed? What did you roll?
critically failed. I rolled a 94.
That's not a critical failure.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah, it's got to be a 99
90s,
for that.
99 or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, 90s just always fail.
Oh, okay. Well,
You have to roll.
definitely
You have to
failed.
roll doubles to do a crit. Okay.
Okay.
But that failure would have been 19, not 20, because you only made one roll today.
Yeah. No, I was at 19.
Oh, you just hit 20.
Yeah, I just hit 20.
Well, that is a different story.
that was
Give me a moment.
that's why I started losing it and stopped paying attention to anything else.
I see. I did not realize you actually hit 20. I thought you hit 19. Okay, so let's see.
It's that one thing that happened. You know, that one fucking thing on the computer. It's just that one, like, really. That
Yeah, I love
one.
it. And I mean, and that's part of the rules too. Like, even if it doesn't mechanically force you to, if a player thinks they should make a panic check, that you do. All right, Miller, correct me if I'm wrong. He makes a panic check, right? Or does he auto panic?
No, nothing happens when you hit 20. It's just
You just can't say that.
If you take any more stress, it comes off of your saves.
Right. Yep, and you can't make the panic check.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, because
It's panic.
so basically, like, you're on the verge of panicking. You're not mechanically doing it yet.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it makes sense that you're beating the hell out of this terminal. But you do still have your
Yeah. I
you
gotcha.
can still make decisions.
I've
Okay.
I've definitely had that experience.
Yep. You see like a pair of really nice headphones. You're like, fuck you, headphones! Break those. Get a guitar. Fuck you, guitar! And Dr. Adams just gets hard, fucking up his guitar.
Well, I stopped looking at that, and I turn around, and do I see Dr. Adams? Do I see anything?
Yeah. He's unconscious. He's got
I'm
like a
gonna-
head wound.
I'm gonna like try and help him, I guess.
How do you do it?
I don't know. I don't know anything about doctoring, so
Well, what do you do?
I'm gonna grab a stim pack and like stim pack him.
Okay. Yeah, you see he's got actually several stim packs stuffed in his pockets, as well as he's got a bunch of pills and syringes,
Sure.
all kinds of shit. As it dawns on you, he recognized something was going on, obviously,
Yeah.
and he's like packing up a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
You see he even has a lightweight emergency vac suit on. So it's not a full-on EV, but it's like
Right.
this lightweight thing. If he puts on a helmet, for a few hours he can exist in a vacuum. And it's underneath, of course, his doctor's robes.
Sure.
You grab one of the stim packs and give him the juice. The lights pop up. You turn the dial and give him the goodness. Let's see how many stim packs he has. So, Jackson, roll me a D5, and Arthur, roll me a D5 as well.
D5.
Yep. Cuatro.
Ooh.
And what'd you get, Arthur?
2.
2. All right. So, we'll say that he has 4 in one pocket, 2 in the other. You got a buckload of stim packs now. I think you had stim packs before.
Yeah, we did.
As you give him the juice, he immediately wakes up, like yelling. He almost like kips up to his feet, but falls back on his ass. What's going on? What's going on? She escaped. As he grabs you by the collar. She escaped.
Who is she? What are you talking about?
The one in stasis. Jessamine, the one with red hair.
How is that even possible?
She tore apart Jones. He looks and Jones is gone. His body's gone.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm surprised you didn't kill me too. You must have rolled high or low.
What do we do? Where'd she go?
I don't know.
What was the last thing you remember?
Getting bitch slapped.
So you didn't feel like you were...
I just killed Arthur.
Is that the medical term for GBH?
As you both hear Arthur, Jackson, you're coming back. Arthur, you're there. You both hear, not Arthur, you hear Dr. Adams and his voice.
What the fuck is this shit? What are these
What
things?
do you mean?
What's wrong with these people?
I was doing tests. She's an experiment.
Yeah,
Help
I
me
get
up.
that. Yeah, I help him up.
As you all come back to the med bay, or where are you all?
Are they allergic to anything? Yeah.
Yeah. I came back to pick up the sack of body.
Is that Jones? What's left of him?
Yep. He's in a couple of different pieces.
Oh, Jesus.
Doc, did I hear you say the girl escaped? The girl that I cut her head off?
Space Jesus, save us. What?
Space Jesus.
How did she escape without her head?
He kind of like looks off. Well, I was doing experiments and I reattached it. I wanted to see if the regenerative capabilities of an actual
zombie.
She just sort of looks down. She's not a zombie. She is not a zombie.
She's a fucking
She's
zombie.
Blessed.
I'm about to feel bad for you too. You deserve it.
You don't understand the transformation. She could become a Nyx angel, a cherub of the Holy Dark Mother. Do you not understand?
When he says the Dark Mother, I'm going to whisper, "May the Dark Mother keep a watchful eye on you."
He slowly looks at you and kind of gives a nod.
The violent monster is what she is.
Not if the process is followed, then insanity and this aggression does not happen.
Yeah, Jackson's going to walk up to him and kick him in the face.
Do you have a high kick? He's sitting on the table. Or you're like,
oh, he's on the table. I thought he was on the floor.
Like Taekwondo. Please, I want that. That's good. She just kill him.
Why not? Why not?
All right. I don't know what is the what is unarmed damage in this? Is it like a D5 or something?
I don't know.
We'll say it's a D5. I love that. Yeah. Give him a boot to the face. So roll a D5. You definitely hit him. Roll combat, not for failure, just to see if you crit, because that would be funny.
Okay. Combat, military training.
Oh yeah.
No, 29.
You can give him a crow kick too if you want to give him this is Sparta. It's up to you. How do you kick him? Like spinning back kick? What do you do?
Well, I got the bag, so spinning kick wouldn't be good. Yeah, so I'll just do the like a taekwondo, like a push kick.
As he punches or you kick him in the face, roll a D5. As his legs just and he goes over the side on his back. Oh! As you deal 3 damage to him. Good. Let's see, he was already at 5. No, he stim pack heals. How much is it? A D10?
Yeah.
Your name is Glenn. Will you roll me a D10 to see how much he healed?
He healed 6.
Nice. So now he has 4 total. As he's just laying there, he's like holding his jaw. Oh, but you don't understand. Aliyah Lumo, he's trying to pick himself up. They just messed up our work for profit. Go on.
I'm gonna grab the doctor. I would stop talking if I were you. I would not be excited about any of this.
But this is the lore drop. Okay. Go by me. I'm telling you all the secrets.
We don't
shut the fuck up, motherfucker. Oh.
We don't want him to.
I'm telling you how to kill these sons of bitches. That's fine. Fuck it. This is your time to shine. Do it, man.
We don't want Enrique Jorgensen over there to like bust you up. You can tell me later if you like, but he doesn't seem to be in the mood to this bullshit. How do we stop her?
Look at my notes. Stopping her? Why would you want to?
Well, to preserve our life, because like she was all saying, "Oh, I'm hungry, just like," and then she started like trying to eat us. So like, how do we stop her from that part?
I mean, she didn't. She was never violent until she bitch slapped me.
Yeah. Right.
Is there a way to undo the experiment that's been done?
He kind of looks over. Maybe she's not truly become an angel yet, called an Ophan. She's still in the cherub phase. But you don't understand how rare this is. All of the experiments we've done, most of them has turned into... He kind of stops and looks at you all. There's only 3 in... He kind of gauges 100 tens of people that we've experimented on. All willing. They're all willing.
Right. How do we reverse what's been done?
Well,
Yeah.
if she's well fed, she's looking for blood.
Well, there's lots on the ship.
Specifically the blood of Nyx, which of course there's none on the ship. So the hunger is very difficult to sate.
What's a Nyx?
You mean the blood of the Nyx?
What?
What's a Nyx?
What do you mean the blood of the Nyx? The Nyx is the sun, isn't it?
He kind of like looks at you, and a new look on his face, similar to when Glenn, when you quoted that scripture, one of serenity and peace. Nyx, the goddess of night, she lives in the black hole.
That's not possible. Nothing lives in a black hole.
No.
Right.
She does. She does. We've communed with her several times in the Temple of All Eye.
Yeah.
If you go there, you'll see.
It's physics. You can't. It's just the gravity is. It's a lot.
He just kind of like looks at you.
Yeah. Well, what is her blood then?
Her blood, Nyx's blood. It's a blessing. Call it an ambrosia from the goddess. Gives one everlasting life. True.
Turns you into one of those monsters, right?
No. An Ophan is no monster. Perhaps horrific to a mortal's mind, but no. And the monsters, this was from the tooling of Alialumo and their bastardization of the process. They were trying to make super soldiers or whatever they do. There's a war, out on the fringe in the Outer Rim. I know the propaganda says otherwise, but the Axminster colonies and the Clad are a real threat. If you guys want to know what those are, you can make a roll, and if you fail, you do not gain stress.
I feel like I know who
although
those
Ken absolutely knows what they are. Ken has fought them in a couple different campaigns. So, Ken, if you want Glenn to know some stuff, you can throw down what you know.
I mean, I feel like Glenn would have a basic idea, but not like
Not
really
detailed. So does Arthur or Jackson know anything about the Axminster colonies? If you were Marines, you could have been sent to fight them, but it's on the fringe. It's pretty far out. And
I felt they're all.
I just passed an intel check, 19 over 33.
So what you know, and we'll say that Glenn, you can fill in some gaps. Arthur, what you'll know is, having failed, is the propaganda is, the Axminster colonies, they are real things from hundreds of years ago. Basically, people that wanted to secede from the authority, long time ago, when the distal colonies were being colonized, part of the government on Prime, so on Earth, was like, deuces, we're out. And mainly they were the Australian syndicate, and anybody who wanted to come. And they haven't been heard from in like 200-300 years. There were some emissaries sent. There was a brief skirmish with them over a misunderstanding. They're like 200 plus light years away. So they're really far. And over the centuries, there's been like rumors about them. The propaganda, which you probably either believe or it's the only thing you've heard, is that they all died. They didn't make it, or if they did, that's it. Like, no one cares.
Yeah.
yeah. They're not doing well, pretty much. Jackson, did you fight anything dealing with them, or do you just know some Black Ops truth?
Yeah, some Black Ops stuff. That sounds good.
Okay. So
you're better than briefing.
You would have been briefed, when you were actually a Marine, as in, like, I should say, in service, or active duty, I should say. And the word is they're cyborgs. And supposedly, they have true AI and use it. They are abominations, according to the authority, and they're going to invade. That's what the authority would say. You being you, probably know that it's probably overkill. Likely they just want to be left alone. But they definitely experiment with eugenics in terms of like cybernetics. It's pretty much what you would know. Beyond that, everything else is just rumor. Stuff about aliens, which, is that true or not? There's probably no aliens in Mothership. Doesn't happen. And Glenn, do you want to join in anything?
Well, I feel like Glenn would just know that they were benign and probably all died out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep. As he says that about the Axminster colonists,
nothing to worry
and
about.
how there's an actual war. I mean, the authority has been trying to take over their systems for a long time, their outer systems.
Yeah, but they're not really putting the manpower in there. They just send like a ship or two. It's no big deal.
What y'all do?
Well, is there like, can we like, what if this woman is so important, I mean, she's real pretty. I mean, it would be a shame to like, you know, have something like that.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
she could literally be one of the first.
Yeah.
One
Well,
of the first I've ever known of to actually become an Ophant.
well, that's
A blessed
cool.
of Nyx.
Hold on.
But-
So if she's the first, and therefore there hasn't been one in the past, how do you know what it's supposed to look like?
There have been ones in the past. We've heard about them. They're in the scrolls. He looks through his computer, filled with like foam.
Yeah, your computer doesn't work.
Well,
I can help you. I can help you sedate her, perhaps, but you can't kill her. I mean, I don't know if you can kill even if you tried.
Cutting her head
I'll
off
show you.
doesn't work.
As he walks over and he's tooling around with, I need some light. Someone shine some light on him.
Can I try to
No,
turn the lights on in the?
Jackson's gonna head back to the hallway.
Jackson walks away. He's looking through a dark cabinet. I'll find it in here. It's right in here. What were you saying, Arthur? Glenn?
Yeah, can I make another attempt to like see like maybe not at the terminal but move down a little bit way maybe towards where I believe the
No, the terminal's
power.
utterly
Yeah,
destroyed.
the terminal.
It's
Yeah, but I
completely
mean to get the room light on, is that just over?
Oh, the room light.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. However,
Yeah.
you got to make a roll for it. As
Yeah.
you'll pull a Jordy of LaForge and actually pull off the panel and get underneath the stations and see if you can fix whatever's going on down there.
Yeah. So
You would assume it's a short circuit of some sort. You could
Yeah.
potentially fix.
yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, Arthur, what are you doing?
I was going to say something to Jackson, but Miller's
No,
just...
he's right there. I mean, he's walking out of the room. You can talk to him.
Okay. I go towards him, murmur in his ear, and say, once this orphan is truly dead, the doctor needs to have an accident.
And would you get
I failed.
Glenn?
I
What'd you
got
get?
an
What'd you roll?
81. I don't
And what's
I
your
don't
score?
have dice that roll low. All my dice
No,
roll
you
high.
need those other dice. You need other dice.
All they do is roll like 80s and 90s.
Right. Give me just a second. That's the wrong book. It's the wrong book. I believe. And we're gonna take a break here in just a second. Let me find this really fast. Okay, what is your well, that's a panic. You don't have to make that. Trauma response. Okay. So I'm looking for what it actually, I think it just moves your saves down by 1. But I need to ask.
Mhm.
Oh, Miller, are you there? So he failed and he's at stress 20. So he goes to 21. Does that mean it's at 20? So one of his saves goes down by 1, right?
Yep.
So Glenn, choose one of your saves and reduce it by 1.
Okay. And
And
does
that-
my stress stay at 20?
Yeah.
Or does it go to 21?
No, because there's no such thing as 21. It just rolls
Okay.
over into your saves. The idea being, when you make a panic check, you guys are going to roll a d20, and you want to roll over your stress. At a 20, you can't. So there's no reason for it to go higher. It just eats your saves, and they don't come back. What?
Okay.
They're temporary.
Oh, are they temporary? Okay.
Shore leave or get medical.
So make a note of it. Make a note of it.
Right. Because that would
I
be
thought- I
really
thought-
harsh.
Yeah, I thought it was really bad.
Fun, but really harsh.
Yeah, but I know I was like, Jesus, that's fucking rough.
It's okay. All I do is roll 90, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you'll put some dreadlock. Fun. Okay. Did you hear what Arthur said to you, Jackson?
Mhm.
Yeah. You guys can have that scene.
Yeah, Gunny. We could at least shove him in a cryopod. Knock him out till we get there. I mean, if we do need a doctor, we don't have another one.
I don't want to be the next experiment. I don't want to even head to this colony. As I'm concerned, we remove everyone, all the colonists.
And jettison all of them?
Yep. And then we get out of this region.
Now, you guys are having this conversation just outside the med bay, right?
Yeah, but it's like hushed whispers.
Yeah, hush.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, so Glenn, you technically don't hear it, and you're underneath the deal.
Oh, I'm cussing.
Yeah, cussing. As you fail, and there's a moment where like you almost have a breakdown. Because you're halfway in this thing, you're covered in wires. As you're reaching around in here and like messing around, just seething, and this calm comes over you of just complete stress. As you're able to breathe, though you feel like just the Charlie horses erupting in your back and your neck, and you're able to hotwire this thing together. As you do get partial power in here. The problem is you're going to get a bit of a condition. And the condition is, are there any written in the book, Miller, to roll randomly?
Yeah, and I think they're on the warden screen too. When you panic,
yeah,
you can get different conditions.
That'll allow you to succeed, but it also kind of comes with some stank to it. Tactical considerations. Let me see. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I'm going to look for these.
Panic. It's on page 2 of the warden screen. I'll drop it in the chat for you.
Thank you. Yeah, I see the... Oh, you mean it's in the panic table, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah, the panic table.
I see. All right, so this is not a straight up panic, but roll a d20.
It's a 15.
I like that. So on the deal, it's catatonic, but you're not actually panicking. There's a point where those heightened emotions just scream out. Your body, your brain accommodates, and it's muffled. So how much do you care about things? Like that adrenaline is just topped. Does that make sense? It's kind of like a little bit of shell shock. So
Gotcha.
You're a little calmer demeanor.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. As you're able to kind of like shake your head and just eat that trauma, push it way down, and you get some of the lights back on. Some of the boards are still dead. Some lights are flickering in here. Strobe-wise, kind of annoyingly. Dr. Adams is rifling through one of the cabinets. As he pulls out, we'll see how many syringes. So, Glenn, you say high or low, and Arthur and Jackson, roll me a d5.
Low?
Two.
You both got 2s? Wow. Well, then it doesn't matter. I was going to have someone do a high or low, but he's got 2. 2 of these large ash syringes of this purple liquid. Somewhat similar to the inoculation he gave you all when you first got on the ship. Similar. Not the same. Not labeled. But it's similar. He's got 2 of them. He's like, okay. And he pulls out the little like plungers and such and assembles these 2. This will at least he like walks up to you, Glenn. These two will at least sedate her or calm her down enough to give her some sanity back if she's lost, if she's in an episode.
Okay.
Says Glenn's
Stick her
like,
with the pointy end.
cool.
Yeah.
Just kind of eerily calm as Jackson and Arthur, you turn and see Glenn like, fuck it. Smoking a cigarette. All right.
You want us to do
Let's take
that
a short-
now or later? Right.
Let's take a short break, and we'll be back in like 6-7 minutes, and we will continue from here.
All right.
And we're back. It's
back.
us, the Geeky Gamers,
us.
playing some Mothership.
Finally.
Oh yeah, finally.
Finally.
So you all are aware. Yeah, this exploration vessel that you're on, this colony ship, it's got a fuel capacity of 120. Just so you're aware.
Gotcha.
It looks like it's jump 4, although I think I gave you guys a jump 5.
Wow.
I'm
Nice.
pretty sure you're on a jump 5. Which means it's really expensive engines and fuel. Let's roll a D100 and see how gassed up was your ship before you left the station. I'm going to give you guys advantage on this roll. So we'll say, John, go ahead and roll a D100. Actually, wait.
It's too late.
Ken, we'll just don't tell me the result. Ken, you roll because you always roll high.
Yeah, I do. Except for this time. Which is not. I did get 2 of the same number. I got a 44. It's very low.
And John, what'd you get?
69.
All right, we'll say it was 69.
That seems right.
So you guys were at 69, and you pulled 2 maneuvers. I believe each maneuver is 1 fuel cell. Is that about right? Or you haven't read the Shipbreaker's Guide, have you, Miller?
Yeah, I'm looking now for the fuel capacity. What it actually
it's at the very top. It's like second page. So run thrusters monthly. It's 1 fuel. Jump to hyperspace. No. You guys did an evasion. We're gonna call it that, because you were trying to get out of Dodge. So you're doing like a massive acceleration. We'll say that it was 2 fuel because you didn't go like super duper far. And then this other one will just cost 1. So you're down 3 fuel. Who is gonna take note of this?
Not it.
Right, okay, then I'll take note.
I can do it. Hold on. I've got the app, so I can set it up as a ship
Okay, sweet.
Okay.
in the app.
So this actually is nice, and I'll tell you what, I'll give you each an XP you can put towards skills for the trouble, because knowing how much fuel you have as players will definitely determine what you're going to plan and do. So 69 minus 3, you got 66 fuel left. And I don't know how many warp core it holds, but we can get that later. Warp core.
Got the warp core, baby.
Yeah, warp cores are really expensive. So it's basically a big unit of powerful fuel. And the question is, how many can you hold? I guess you can just...
Warp cores?
Yeah. Or can you just have
Probably
them?
a lot. It's got that huge cargo bay.
Yeah. But I wonder if the ship actually has stats for it, is what I'm kind of...
Oh, that's a good question.
Right. So you all are in the med bay still. You've had some revelations go down, and Dr. Adams has handed you these 2 syringes with what he calls purple 10. I'm very creative. Shut up. Shut up. All right, so I see nowhere on here where it says how much you have. I think it's one of those things you just kind of ad hoc. But, you know, like you said, Miller, you got a ton of space. We'll figure it out. It might be how many jumps you have. I don't know. We'll figure out how many warp cores you have. You have at least a couple because they knew that they were going to make at least 2 jumps.
Cool. Those things are like $1 million a piece.
Yeah, they're really expensive. Actually, I want to say, anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we start you off. Another tidal shift, or I should say inertial shift, as you spiral down closer to the planet. Distance-wise, you are in the part where you're starting to decelerate and find orbit around Campus B, which is the planet below the station. So you already spent the fuel for this. You guys will actually gain about 0.8 gravity at this point. I gave you gravity before because you're getting disadvantage from movement. So now you actually have the deceleration gravity as Mark Zero is pulling that maneuver. Again, you're kind of listing to the right a little bit. What are y'all doing? Actions on you.
I'm gonna talk to the doctor and say, Doc, I mean, it may not be a big deal. I'm not 100%. I mean, I'm probably fine, but maybe you could give me just like a little once over. I got a couple of little random wounds.
Oh yeah, I see that. Oh yeah, what happened to your neck? Here, sit down.
I cauterized it with a gun.
What?
It's probably fine.
Have you taken any stim packs?
Yeah, I took a stim pack. I feel pretty good.
Okay, we can't do that. We can't do that then. As he like walks over, as in Jackson, you kicked him into like some normalcy. He's like kind of a little bit normal right now. As he's like walking over to
Mission accomplished.
To the medicine cabinet. He pulls out some bits and pieces and whatnot, and he's starting to like dress your wound and wipe it down and anesthetic.
Yeah.
Antiseptic.
Anesthetic.
And a little bit of anesthetic too. What are the rest of you doing as this is happening?
Doc. The redheaded girl is this angel to be.
Yeah, and she's a cherub right
now. But what about all the other infected? Is there anything that can be injected into them to stop them, or just to kill them?
So, for them, we called them the afflicted because, they're all willing, all of them. He kind of looks around the room, continues to wipe. But they're afflicted with if they weren't dead first before they manifested these symptoms, then no, we really didn't try. They were usually pretty aggressive.
So there's no antidote or anything like that will put them
down? No, there's an antidote. Yeah, it's this stuff. As he pulls out the purple 10. We used several different versions of that, an aerosol one, one that's injected, one we laced in their food and whatnot. And, there's a percentage of them that kind of came back to their senses, but they kind of had to keep getting it. And then
how can they come back to their senses if they were already dead?
Well, no. If they weren't dead, if they didn't dead, he kind of looks at you all. Oh, you don't know. So if you're afflicted, it can manifest before your body dies.
Do you think
it's just when the body is ceased to function entirely. They're not totally dead. There's about a 25% chance that
just
they'll
mostly dead.
Rejuvenate.
Mostly dead.
Yeah. But if they're already alive and they're just infected, then some people pull through and they don't die. It's just that the Alea Lumo just pulled the program. We were making headway. I think they definitely could be brought back to their senses, but
you think we could put
usually burn the bodies?
Ventilation system or something? Get it to you said aerosol.
It might work, but if she's a cherub, she's very hungry.
Yeah, she mentioned that. I feel like a few times.
That's kind of the difference. And she's very strong and
Ish.
fast.
Yeah.
And regenerates a lot.
But
I mean, they super soldier type stuff, you know. They really bastardized their religion.
Okay, right.
We just stick her with these things, these little injection pods.
Yeah, I'd stick her at least once.
No.
Maybe just use them both. But the thing is that like it'll wear off after a while. So maybe you want to stick her once, and you can talk to her. You can put her in stasis, and everything would probably be fine. Right. So roll a d5.
Okay. That's a 3.
As he's able to basically super glue, the cut. He uses like a little healing ray, and you regain 3 hit points. You will also not have that wound if you still have the wound.
Yeah. So that takes me back to the 0 wounds. Oh no,
Yeah,
I still have the wounds. No, I didn't. I didn't. I still have a wound.
Okay.
Thanks, Doc.
So that wound is basically just downgraded from you're bleeding out of your arteries to, let's see, what will it be? It's going to be, none of that makes sense. It's just a laceration, right? So you're not bleeding, but the wound is a laceration on your neck. Okay, so like you shouldn't heal, or I'm sorry, you should heal, but don't do any strenuous movement with the left side of your body. You don't want to pull that open again. And here, take these. As he gives you some pills, glass of water. That'll kind of help with some of the healing.
Yeah, I'll keep my calisthenics down for the next few hours, for sure.
As Arthur and Jackson, you see, hear, and see Dr. Adams, who's been kicked in the face and maybe has a concussion. He's acting a little strange, and your compatriot Glenn have a very calm conversation with each other. Just casual. They're very casual about it. You look at them like both of them are kind of covered in blood, like all jacked up. All right, what are y'all doing?
I think we can talk to that girl.
I'm going to hand
and find out what she knows.
Wait, hold on a second. Arthur, what'd you say?
So, this is back to Jackson. I think we could talk to the girl and find out what she knows because she's come from somewhere. We need to check out the storeroom. And
wait, which girl are you talking about? The little one that
the young girl
in the cryopod?
Yep.
Yeah, we'd have to wake her up again.
You put her in
little girl in the cryopod?
Oh, this is really quiet. This is keeping a safe distance from the doctor.
Oh, I see. You guys moved away and you're still...
Yeah, it's still the same.
I'm thinking Jackson is bringing the sack of dead body up toward the airlock. We can have this.
Okay, so you guys are walking out towards the airlock. Cool. As you, in fact, walk back, Arthur, past the cryopod where the girl is. Her name is Andrea. You see, it's on her lapel or something.
Yeah, that little girl. I just stuck her in there, man.
She let me check out
the situation under control.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But we need to check. We need to check out the storeroom. But if we can go in there forewarned, we can gauge the situation before we encounter it. Or should we just get in there?
Yeah, maybe we can get some cameras going. We'll talk to Glenn, have him talk to the, what's he call him, Neil?
Niles? Ian.
All right.
Yes. I heard my name.
Yes,
Thanks, drop
Ian.
off the body parts in the airlock.
Where's the nearest terminal where we can check the cameras for the storeroom?
There is a dummy terminal in this corridor.
Dummy terminal. What's that mean?
It means, and he goes into some like technical babble. It means it is a level 3 terminal. You can access certain systems, but not others. That's
We can
after a
access-
long.
Yeah. Right, yeah,
This
we'll
is
use
where
that
we
one.
left. What's his name? Elliot, right?
No, Elliot. You sent him up top where the where life support and all that stuff was, and he's sort of manning that. It's what Glenn was doing.
Right. Okay.
So right now
yeah,
you're next to the airlock. Also, that airlock, you've put the vac suit over the portion that were the hull breaches, but they're still there. Like it's literally like just pressurized, like like it's duct taped. As you get in there, it's cold. It's really cold in the airlock. You're like, oh god, like it's like the vacuum of space. You kind of hear this like real quiet.
Yeah. On that note, I'm going to see if we can find some somewhere around here. They got to have patch kits that they use to patch the vac suits.
Yeah, the vac suits themselves. Yeah, you figure they're probably in the stove, as in not the storeroom, but like those little stoves, the little closets in some of the corridors.
Okay, yeah, I'll see if I can find some patch kits.
Yeah.
And if I can, I'm just going to use those to like reinforce the holes in the door.
Takes a little bit of time. You open up a closet, you see like the toilet paper, space toilet paper, et cetera, et cetera. Space balls, the toilet paper, and you get some of the vac suit patches, some caulk, and you just patch it with. Just by the end of it, Arthur, you're looking at Jackson, who like steps back, hands on the hips, looking at his work. And it's like, it looks like he's taken a cloth patch to fix the hull. It works though. It's not hissing right now.
Yeah, that'll do, pig. That'll do.
All right, back in the med bay. Have you taken these pills?
Yeah, whatever the doctor gives me, I'm just gonna take.
You will regain from the pills a D5 of health.
Ooh.
And the idea is it's over the course of a little bit of time you heal this much. So we'll say that the whole thing is taken about 30, 45 minutes for them to do all that.
And while I'm kind of healing, I'm gonna ask the doctor. You have any like TPS reports or like I just any filing that needs to be done? Yeah. Let me see if I can establish a system for you, a little better system.
I mean, the terminal's messed up. I don't know who did that, but like, I didn't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think that terminal was damaged in the.
I feel like Jonesy just lost his mind.
It was broken when I got here, man.
As you guys make your way back, and you're all at the med bay again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want to split up.
No, I'm just waiting for them to get back.
Yep.
Because I feel like we need to keep going down, right, to the storage bay.
I think I'll probably stay here and just try to clean up.
You don't want to go with? Well, if she's there, I mean, you don't want to see her. I mean, you seem to be like a fan.
You seem like kind of look down. Yeah, I guess I'll go. He like goes around. He's switching stuff. His eyes are like dilated. He's like, I feel kind of weird. He has like a footprint, like a magnetic boot. I was on this side.
Yeah, so I guess there's a level 3 terminal right outside the med bay,
Yeah.
right? In this little thing. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, level 1 you only find on like life station. There's one in the reactor. There's one in command module, and then there's a few level 2s where you can actually gain some control. Level 3 you can see non-critical systems usually with the cameras. The idea being you can hack one level above. So if you can hack the dummy terminal, you can get to a level 2 and actually see all the cameras, minus like the captain's quarters and very, very specific places. Level 2 cannot undock the ship. Level 1 can do that. Primary systems are level 1, right?
Right.
You could technically fly the ship from a level 1.
Well, I couldn't.
No. All right. So what are you doing?
Hey, Glenn, you want to talk to your robot buddy and see if he can give us a picture of what's going on in the cargo bay there?
Sure. He says the cameras are out. I'm just gonna suggest that.
Yes,
on that
Glenn,
level.
space. Your meat sack brain is correct.
Is there Ian? Is there a way? Can you point me in the direction of the place where I might be able to fix the cameras, or is there like a circuit getting to them?
If you go to the storeroom, you can fix the cameras from there.
Yeah, they are broken on the inside, is what you're telling me.
It seems as such. The diagnostics say they are up and running.
Okay. Yeah, so I think my guess is it's physical damage for when the entire compartment probably shifted all of its contents from one area to a different area rapidly. I'm guessing that's why.
There are whole stresses on one side of that part of the ship.
Yeah.
I believe some of the stow strappings may have been loose at the time of acceleration.
Is it venting atmosphere? Is that?
No.
I'm gonna. Maybe I'm gonna go put on a suit, like a. Where's a little.
Auxiliary closet next to you.
Back suit.
As you see, in the corridor, there's one per closet. They're not infinite by any stretch, but you do find a back suit.
I'm gonna go put a back suit on.
It's big and bulky.
Yeah.
As you get in this thing, put on the helmet. Everything sounds, like you're in a barrel.
Yeah.
You know what, Glenn? That's not a bad idea. I think I need a new one anyway. This hazmat suit's trash.
Yeah, it's all destroyed. So are you all going to get in some vac suits?
Yeah.
Arthur?
Yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. It's pretty easy for you to find. There's pretty much one on each in each corridor, and probably one in each room, like one main room. So we can kind of move it like that. And you all get 3 vac suits. If you see in the book, I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, what they look like. It's at the very top of the book.
It's bulky.
Yeah.
It's in the middle.
Those at the middle.
The survivor guide.
Yeah. Come on, give me some diagrams.
Do either one of you guys? I got these syringes. Do you guys wanna like? Do you guys want these syringes to sedate her? Because doctor seems to think that maybe it's not possible to kill her or something.
I'll mutter to you, Jackson. I'm pretty sure if we set her on fire, that'll kill her.
I mean,
well, she would have been dead if the doctor hadn't sewed her freaking head back on.
Listen, I mean, I was just saying that, I was trying to do some experimentation. I didn't know how, far, I didn't know she was a cherub. I figured you cut her head off because she had, stolen something from you.
Yeah, you do something like that again, and I'm going to cut your head off, Doc.
Yeah, but my head wouldn't grow back.
Yeah. Maybe you need to let that marinate for a minute.
Well, you don't know. We'll have to experiment.
I'm just saying I'm getting kind of a really bad rap. He turned into Napoleon Dynamite. Getting kind of a really bad rap.
He
He kicked his head into Napoleon Dynamite. Kind of like him better that way. Anyway, so he sort of whines and he's taking some pills. And he's running a scan on his head. Oh, I've lost a couple teeth. Oh, did you have to kick me with the metal boots? As he's assessing the damage on his face, and you'll see that he takes some pills, takes some medicine, pulls out a deal of space whiskey, taking some whiskey, and he's going to give himself an injection of some sort with like a yellow goop.
Is that pretty good stuff, Doc?
I mean, I guess it's okay. It's Evan Williams.
No, kind of a little swig, buddy.
He hands it to you.
Thanks.
It's like a plastic, space bottle of Evan Williams
Nice.
with like a little sucker on the top, so you can be in 0G.
Cool.
Like a nipple? Like a baby bottle nipple?
Like a little baby bottle nipple. You squeeze the bottle. As Glenn no doubt steals it, and all right, what are you all doing hanging out in the med bay? It's been about an hour, we'll say an hour total since you got down here.
Yeah. Let's go address this.
Yep. Guess we're going in the hard way.
I would just be careful.
Right.
She's just really pretty. I mean, like really, like you saw her. I mean, it's just she's like my type. So if we do get her to be sane, like hands off, fellas. Like she's mine.
Glenn, there's no way that girl was ever sane to begin with. I think that's part of the reason you like her, isn't it?
I like the crazy ones. That's true.
The doctor's in the back. He has a satchel with his bullshit. Otherwise, he doesn't seem like he has any weapons. His face he's not holding his face anymore, but it's still discolored. As he's behind, what's your marching order as you approach this locked door?
I'll go first.
Follow.
I'm going to have my machine gun out, though. I'm going to
Swing the vibra-machete to the side. Got your machine gun out. You're all in vac suits, which is hilarious. So you look like straight up astronauts. Like, like the Mothership suits, they're not sexy at all. We're gonna say these vac suits look like the ones in. Well, no, actually, they look like the ones in Interstellar. That's actually what they look like.
I dropped a picture in the chat.
Yeah.
Of the.
So you can move around in them, and you can run and that stuff, but it's bulky. You're all three in them. Dr. Adams is not. All right, he has his own like little tiny emergency vac suit. His helmet will be hanging off to the side. So yours can last for like hours. His lasts for like a couple hours. Basically, he's got a pea suit on, a pressure suit. All right, so Jackson up front. Next to him, I'm assuming, is Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
Just behind,
That's
in the
me.
middle, is Glenn, and in the back is the doctor. As you go up to the door, you see that it is locked because, Arthur, you asked Ian to lock it.
Yeah. Ian, can you open the storeroom?
Of course.
Thank you.
Shall I unlock it first? Knock, 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 knock. Ching-sh. Turns yellow. You guys just staring. Turns green. A curious smell emanates from the storeroom. It's dark in here, flashing light. You see where the rows of storage units were, or I should say storage, what are they called? Crates were, and they were lashed to pretty much all the walls and the ceiling and such. They're toppled all the way to the port side, so left. Several of them have come off the wall, hit the floor, busted open. You see foodstuffs. It's been here for a few hours at this point, so it's not rotten, but it just smells like. It smells like when you go into a deep freeze and there's just a bunch of food in there. Beyond that, there's a chemical smell. Who knows what they've kept in the storage? We'll say a little bit of petroleum smell in here as well. It sort of wafts in the room. You can tell too that as the power is down in there or fluctuating, the ventilation is not on. Before, when you were in there, you heard that sort of like woo 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 woo. When you were trying to vent it of the smoke smell, that is not going. So big ass room. As you poke your head in, imagine old school library where all of the book cabinets have toppled to the side, and it's a mess. Mountain of bullshit. Several of them are maintained their integrity and were closed. Many of them are busted open. Looks like a couple of them hit the wall. And you see at the far end, so adjacent of you, diagonal of you, that door back there, it's ajar. Looks like something is blocking the door from shutting, which you can't see since there's a bunch of detritus in front of you. What y'all doing?
Hey guys, I think we left the those 3 sacrifices over there. So let's see if we can find those first, and just make sure the contents are neutralized. Sound good?
Yep.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Ian, can you get some lights on in here for us?
The lights are on. These are like flashing.
Yeah, I'll see if I can. I mean, I'm afraid to. It's like the engineer can't even fucking turn on a fucking light bulb. It's for me today. I'll take a look at that and see if I can get it to if I can fix that. Whatever it is that's not working.
You want to call that kid down here? He's like a computer scientist or something. We can have him do this shit for us.
Well, he's doing something. I can't remember what, but I feel like we had him doing something for us, keeping an eye on, and I bet he's sleeping. I'm pretty sure he's looking at his phone.
Hey, Ian?
Yes.
Where'd that computer engineer kid go?
Do you mean Elliot?
Yeah, him.
He is having a verbal altercation with Roger.
I can look. It's fine. I'll just look, and I'll see where the problem is.
All right. So, how do you do that? How do you do that in this room?
Well, I'm gonna go. I remember there's a terminal in here, so I'm gonna go to the terminal.
Yep. On that wall, it's the closest wall to your left. This is where you tried to do the fire suppression system.
Yeah, and I failed at that.
No, you didn't. You got it. It just was late. Yeah. As you walk up to it, as you kind of like punch it on, as it turns on, you'll see him just punch the wall. Otherwise, completely calm. And what are you two? Are you guys waiting on him to do this, or are you doing something else?
Yeah,
Jackson.
Jackson will probably go toward the where the area was with the 3.
You go around there. You got your headlamp on, so you can actually see. Arthur, are you following? Are you staying by the door with Adams, or are you going with somewhere else?
I sit in a position where I keep an eye on Jackson and...
Yep. So you're at the door. Adams is next to you. As he kind of turns to you,
Hey, so why'd you guys get on the boat in the first place?
Which boat?
Well, this one. I thought you wanted to be like part of the crew, and you know.
Well, yeah, everything was working out pretty well until people were killing everyone, and there was strange orgies going on. You know, kind of.
I mean, what's the problem with an
Made it-
orgy? Like, you know, I mean, you gotta be sex positive about things.
Yeah, Jackson, how's it going on down there?
That's easy
my-
kind of turns.
My 2 cents, yeah, I'm down with the orgies. It was the all the murder and the killing and the freaking monsters that I'm not okay.
No, I mean,
the
what, is there
sacrifice.
anything going on down there? I'm not. Oh, okay, good.
That place was
this
weird.
place is a fucking mess, dude. I haven't found those boxes yet. They're over
Yeah,
here somewhere. Give me a minute.
As you see, like, there's some chemical type spills. You don't know what it is. It could be benign. It could be, you know, hot sauce. You're not sure. As I'm assuming you step over that stuff, and you get to, it's just a wreck, and you get to about the place that you think the one of the stasis pods was. And in fact, you see one of them up against the wall, overturned.
Is there blood around it?
There's chemical stuff around it. Give me a second. Tell me high or low.
Low.
There is no blood around it.
Okay. So I'm going to go up to check the little screen while I let everybody know. All right, I found one of them. It's open. It's empty. Checking contents.
As you start looking on the screen, meanwhile, Glenn, go ahead and make your roll as you are attempting to get the diagnostics of the system. You will get advantage on this roll, as
nice.
it's not hard to do in here, and you've also messed with this terminal before.
Well, I rolled
Actually,
a 3,
tried to hack it before.
so I feel like I got it.
Yeah, roll it again, just see if you crit.
I rolled a 50 on the second time.
Okay. As you'd left yourself logged into it,
Mm-hmm.
and you can figure out what's going on in here.
Mm-hmm.
When the thrust happened and these crates hit the wall, they damaged the systems. So you have to reroute power basically, and you can gain basically floodlights.
Yeah.
As you do that,
This should help. Yeah. Yep.
as floodlights, emergency floodlights come on, and that red hue on the floor lights up, whoop, which just has a creepy, hellacious vibe of the shadows, you know, raising on your faces, all come emanating from the floor. Changes all the colors, you know, to dark shades. The floodlights coming down, you can actually kind of see in here. Place is a wreck. It's a mess. Just off the cuff, Arthur, since you have sort of a vantage point, you could see 25-30% of the cargo survived and wasn't opened up somehow. Like, it was pretty calamitous. Why would that happen? The ship wasn't ready to go. Things were not bolted down, strapped down, like when you guys left. So it was just in a state that, you know, it should not have happened even with that. As Jackson, you look on the nameplate and all that stuff. Let me give you a name. Not that anyone cares about the names. Kane Desmond is the name. As you're tooling around with a little panel in the front, she's a colonist, should be around somewhere between 18 and 20 years old. You actually don't know. male. And there's some of that Arabash on there saying, you know, whatever the other one did as well, which I don't think anyone here actually reads that stuff. On the inside, it looks very similar to the previous stasis chamber. It's basically the same stuff. The weird tubes and nodules are thrown off. You see the imprint of a young man, you know, laying there, all river style, like in Firefly, but he is not there.
Yeah, all right. Yep. Empty stasis container had a young male in it. So we've got at least 2 of them on the loose now.
Well, something you'll put
the other pods.
Something you'll put together, Jackson, is this stasis pod is not busted open. But it is open.
Oh, like somebody opened it. Looks like they're probably working together too. At least they're working with somebody. Could have been the doc for all I know, but it was open from the outside.
You see the doctor. It wasn't me. As he kind of turns over and looks, he's talking to you, Arthur. I mean, your buddy. He doesn't call you Glenn. What is it, Spicer? I mean, Spicer over there. He's the one who opened the other one.
Commuted.
Yeah, no, I don't know what you're talking about. This was open when I got here.
You did. You did though. You opened the other one. You didn't tell anybody.
This was all. This. I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you open this one?
No, I didn't open.
You're looking for cute girls. That's all you were looking for.
I wasn't looking for a bride.
Right, anyway, yeah, shut up, you two. Right. I might actually walk away from these two, just towards Jackson, and start.
The 2 Marines are over there, like, oh my god.
Yeah. And look for the name. Was the little girl called Adriana?
Jessamine.
No, the little girl.
No, the other one.
Oh,
Andrea.
Andrea. Yeah. Look for where she came from, because I'm presuming her name will be on one of these.
Indeed.
I'll look for that.
You look around. So since this is an absolute wreck of a place, you have an option. You can take your time, in which case you will find it, but it could take you literally a couple hours. Or you can try to find it quickly, in which case you gotta roll.
I see you guys looking around. Yeah, go ahead.
It's potentially a D5 hours is what I'm trying to say. So if you want to roll,
I'll try
you can find it soon.
I'll look quickly.
Okay, make a roll.
So any order there was is now completely gone. So it's not a case of I found the A's, it'll be around that area.
Oh yeah, it's all over the place.
Oh, okay.
And basically you making the roll means that you found the A's.
Got you.
Or you found her last name or whatever the fuck it is.
No problem. So I'll go for speed or intellect. Not that it makes any difference. There's one in the difference.
It's up to you. If you're doing it really quickly, you know, it's just on your description. If it's intellect, you're kind of sitting there and putting it all together.
Yeah, no problem. I'll go for intellect.
Okay. As Arthur kind of stands there thinking for a moment.
No, I fail.
As you're looking around, maybe you go to the first place you think, you realize, shit, I don't know her last name. Even if I don't know where she would be.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Anything that you can do to give yourself advantage?
Ian.
This would be in the description.
Yeah, Ian. Can you give me a list? Can you give me a list of all the colonists whose name began with Adriana?
As he starts going down the list of names I don't have, and he goes down, 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 down. Or Andrea is her name.
Yeah, sorry, Andrea.
As he gets down to Andrea Labatt.
Okay, brilliant. Also, are these units different sizes for different people?
In the storeroom, there are no people on the manifest. They
Yeah.
would be in cryo.
Yeah, but if the occupant of one of these cryos was smaller than other occupants,
No,
would they all be the same size?
of course.
Yeah.
There would be no reason to make a tailored cryopod.
Okay, well, thought I'd try.
However,
Right,
if they're in stasis, then yes, there would be every reason to make a tailored stasis pod.
yes, there would be in stasis.
Then yes.
Right, okay, I'll look for that surname and look for smaller pods.
All right, as you look around, you will get advantage on the roll.
Woohoo! Right, I shall roll again.
We had seen those pods before because we initially separated them with all the animals, and
You're
we
right.
just decided not to take them.
And as maybe Jackson, if you mentioned that, you realize it was a smaller pod.
53 or... Well,
Made very.
missed by 3.
As you're looking around, and you remember, it's just if you fail, it's not that you don't do it. It's just the situation gets worse.
Yeah, I'll have failed by 3.
As you wouldn't have seen it if the lights were not on. As you have to maybe begrudgingly, Arthur, whether you show it or not, realize that Glenn did a good job. As you sort of crawl
Steady
over
on.
some crates, you get to climb up on a few of like this mound over next to the wall. It's like slick and some are falling down. Like a lunchbox with like He-Man figures goes out and like a sandwich. As you get to, that was funny, as you get to a stasis pod of the same build, and you see the nameplate, you look, it is Andrea Labatt. And she is not in her pod.
Strange that. Right, okay. Can I check if there's any indication on the pod of how it was opened? Was it forced open?
This one, as you're sort of looking around, it doesn't look like it was slammed against the wall and maybe damaged, but that's not what opened it.
Oh. What did?
Someone entered the code and it opened.
Is there any blood on the card or anything like that?
Tell me higher or low.
Low.
Yeah, there is some bloody handprint on it.
Okay.
You did fail this, so... But I want you to get information. As you're looking in there, in the actual stasis pod and whatnot, and you see, the nameplate and all these things. Notice a couple things. One, there's pretty much nothing inside, right? So other than like the tubes and the nodules and whatnot, you see that there's a residue in here, sweat probably, from a human being in stasis. But as you're about to, turn around and say whatever you're going to say, you notice something else, and that is the readout on the panel is red. As you kind of take a second look at it and see that it says stasis failed, deceased.
Okay. Jackson?
I get stress.
Right.
Yeah, what's up, Kenny?
Quick, over here, quiet. Shh.
Yeah.
Right. I'm pretty sure this is the cryopod that young girl came out of. And then I'll step back and I will point out the red panel. Did she look dead to you?
No. She just looked like she had cryo sick.
Oh God. Is there any special indication on this? Because in my head, I'm now thinking the redheaded girl's not the only one who's been experimented on to become, immortal. Is there any sort of indication on here, like an asterisk or a special code or whatever, that stands out from the next one and the next one and the next one?
You see some Arabash written across it.
And is that Arabash on anything else? Any others? Because I'm now going to step back and have a look.
It is on other ones. And if you remember, like, some of the way that they detailed specific pieces of stow, so the animals had Arabash on them. And these do as well.
Hey, Ian, can you translate this for me?
Yes.
I'll read it out to him.
He says, "Guy, yes. Those are coordinates coordinates to the AO system, secondary moon, and Tenebus. It is where the Alia Lumo research facilities are."
So that's a different cargo destination than where the ship was headed in the first place, right?
Yes. The colony is on Eos B.
Mm-hmm. Ian?
Yes.
Thank you.
There is another factor.
Go on.
There has been some disruption in the cryo chamber below the mess hall, the crew cryo chamber. I am seeing on the cameras a disruption.
Can you bring that up on the terminal in here for us?
Yes, as you see, Glenn, the terminal sort of like slides to the side, and the window opens up. Boop. There's a couple cameras. One is, or two of them are the stacks of cold storage, and you see some of the cryopods like dangling, ding, 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 almost like chimes. And you see, it's dark in there, of course, and that blue light, and there's someone climbing up the ladder as it flips to the crew cryo, as in the place where the little girl was put, and you see her cryopod is busted open.
I'm gonna message. I'm gonna tell
As she's now
Jackson,
you see her
and
come by the camera, and you see it's her going north.
Jackson. I think they opened up that girl out of that cryopod. I'm gonna message Ivy Dukes and what is his name? Whoever was supposed to be watching.
Roger's up there.
Roger and Elliot are in an argument.
An open call. I don't know if you guys are paying any attention, but I think
fuck you, okay? It was my Snickers bar. Listen, dude.
Yeah.
And they're arguing.
I think that the monster or the woman is coming your way. You might want to barricade yourselves in.
What?
She's in the cryo chamber. I would run away or lock yourselves away.
You hear Ivy come on. What the fuck are you talking about?
She's coming after up there.
She?
Towards,
Who the fuck is she?
She's the one that was
Little blonde
hungry, I think.
Little blonde girl? Who the fuck is the little blonde girl?
She's
None
a
of this
dead
stuff
fucking monster.
None of this
Christ.
stuff is important. It's a monster.
Christ. So this is an NPC scene, but I'm going to have you guys roll. So Glenn, you're going to, since you're instructing them, you're going to get to roll for Elliot. We'll say Arthur, you get the roll for Roger, and I know.
I love it. Love it.
And Miller, will you roll for Ivy? So pretty much they're each going to be doing their own thing. I won't go into too much detail. We'll just see how well they do. And Ivy has the best rolls. Right. So, yep. We'll say, what does Ivy get?
52.
52. Let's see, is that enough? 6 plus 15. She has a 53.
Dang.
Okay. Elliot. So
Elliot.
Arthur, roll.
Oh, that I thought I rolled
Oh,
for
I'm sorry.
Elliot.
He's Roger. You're right. Elliot. So Glenn.
I
What'd you get for
rolled a 007. I roll good for other people.
Nice. Well, I mean, he's gonna pass that in spades. And then what about Roger?
Roger. Got 50.
50. Roger. Poor Roger.
Poor Roger.
He's so good.
He tried real hard.
He tried really hard.
He did.
Bless his heart.
You say 50?
Yeah, 50.
Oh man, he's close, kinda. Let's see, 15. Yeah, he fails it by like 7. Right. As you all don't see what happens up there, but you hear it. There's running around Benny Hill style. Roger is just in the way. It's just like, what? Monster? He's got his gun out, you know. Elliot is fucking around with something. I'm trying to lock the doors. Ivy is just fucking lock the fucking door. All hell breaks loose. You hear a gunshot. Boom. Silence for a moment. As in the camera, Glenn, you see Andrea get to that door as Ivy makes sure it's locked, and the mechanism goes down, it turns red. As she tries to open it and just kind of looks up at it, you kind of see her face. She looks like a little girl with bloodshot eyes. She just sort of like looks, presses the button a few times, and then just sort of like scratches her head like she doesn't understand why it doesn't open. After that silence, what are y'all doing?
How far away are we from them? How long would it take for us to get there?
If
Would
you
we get there in time?
You have gravity, so you can move pretty quick. You guys are down at, let's see, you're down at number 5. You got to get up to, I believe it's 8. So you got to go almost all the way back up. Let's see. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15. Probably 10 minutes.
Mark Zero,
If you rush 5 minutes, you could do it in 5 minutes.
Can you slam on the brakes and give us a little less gravity? Maybe we could be there a little faster.
No, I cannot do that. That's a really bad idea. Also, you wouldn't get less gravity, you get more.
Oh, or I don't know.
We need
thrusters.
gravity to
I got an idea. Ian,
Yes.
can you open all of the doors between here and area 8?
Yes. Would you like me to?
Yes, please, and turn on any lights you can between here and there.
Doors are open. Lights are on.
Yeah, so I'll step under the ladder and aim all the way down the ship and see if I can see the little Andrea girl.
All right, so here's the question. Is it a straight shot? That's a good question. I love the idea. Let's call it a high or low. So Jackson, you get to call it. You two roll D100s.
Hi.
No.
25 for me.
I got 8.
And he rolled high. All right. As you look, and there are some turns, or not turns, there are some, it's not completely unobscured. So there's some cover involved. But at the very end, a good distance away, you see that blue light, and you think you can see. Do you have a scope on this?
It's the machine gun that I stole from one of the guards.
Okay, it will not have a scope. But you look down the sights, and it's pretty far. Let's see what the distance would be. Give me a second. Distance. Yes. Yes, distance. So this is going to be considered probably extreme range.
Okay.
Is there not one behind that? Let's see, long is far enough away they can take an entire round or longer to get to. Yeah, it's well beyond a long range, so it is an extreme range. Yeah. You gonna take a shot?
Yeah, why not?
With the machine gun.
I've got a vac suit on.
All right,
yeah, with the machine gun.
See him.
I mean, can I see her though? Was it enough that I could see?
You can just barely see her. I mean, it's want to say, I don't want to make this ship way bigger than it is, but I think it's like a quarter mile long. It's 260 meters. What am I thinking? Okay, so she's about halfway, so it's about 120 meters. So that's like a football field, a little over a football field.
Yeah.
And it's
in the Army we had to part of our qualification was to hit 300 yards.
Okay. So there you go.
Shouldn't be a problem.
You got your machine gun. You got it
still
leveled.
Disadvantage because the machine gun's long range.
And she's got some cover. So that'll just reduce damage.
Military trainings. Disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh my God. Bad.
I love it. But it's not a crit fail.
It's not a crit. Yeah.
Is there anything that you can do
much
to negate that disadvantage? Give you 5 seconds. 5. 4.
No.
As you rip off a few, one deal of ammo, burst fire, as it just takes out a couple systems on the way. Like one of the terminals just explodes. One of the bullets ricochets off of a cryopod, pew pew pew, and lands about a foot away from her head. But it doesn't hit the hull. You see one of the cryopods like venting cryo bullshit as she turns down, and you see somehow, even from this distance, you can see like her eyes, they do that cat reflective thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear as she lets go.
Do I have time to pull? I'll drop the machine gun if I need to, and I'll pull the machete, and
Anna style, she's flips around. She's coming straight at you. Yeah, you do. She's falling 300 meters, or 150 meters, as you two, Arthur and Glenn, you see just Jackson's reaction as he's like, he drops his fucking machine gun, whipping out the goddamn vibe shotty. What are you two doing?
Getting the rifle ready.
Yeah, he's like standing next to the door. He's like, you totally shot next to me. What were you doing?
Oh, my ears.
No. You were here. Oh, you. That's right. You were shot. You were right next to him. He was like, my ears.
Yeah,
He sort of moves out of the way.
Doc, is there any kind of special thing we need to do with this syringe, or just stick them with the pointy end?
So this is what you're saying is she's falling at, almost terminal velocity this way.
I mean, I'm gonna pull out the syringe. I don't know.
As you break out the syringe, you're next to the terminal. Arthur, what are you doing? You got your pulse rifle ready?
Yeah.
Are you lining up?
Yeah, I'm going to try and get behind something, but while I'm doing that, push the doctor and Glenn out of the way, because once she lands, and it's not going to kill her, she's going to get back up and then move. We need to do some sort of suppression fire on her.
So Arthur, are you at the door?
Syringe.
Or you push them away outside of the door? Because Glenn wasn't out there.
Yeah, okay.
The doctor was. As you pull the doctor back, and you're back in the room with them behind some crates and shit. Glenn, you're sitting there next to Arthur with a syringe, right? Or are you at the door?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm probably was at the terminal and surprised by the fire. So I was not looking up. I don't know what's going on. I just feel like that's it's what's her name coming?
As you turn,
Jessamine.
You see Jackson, and now, so that was that little brief round. She is attacking you, Jackson. Her mouth is open. You see like little girl filed down teeth, blood red anger in her eyes. Just and the eyes flash, and her nails grow big and nasty. She doesn't look insane. She looks pissed. And she's coming down at you. What do? Jackson.
Oh, I will, I'll raise the vibe shedding. Try to fucking skewer her as she's...
Do it. Roll thy combat. She is this little girl. She's wayfish, so she just moves like perfectly through this. Through the corridor that you shot through, down the length of the ship, outside shot of the ship, like burning around a fucking planet. Make your roll.
Fucking 83, dude.
Oh no! As you whip by, as she plummeting at 0.8 gravity, so not as fast as it could be, but she's not stopping at you. She reps by you as you just barely clip her. So go ahead and roll damage since she's falling at you and you have your vibe shady out in front of you. She's not going to take as much damage. As she, with a big
16.
claw, 16, as with a big claw, takes a chunk out of you. We'll see how much damage she does. Gesundheit. That poor vac suit. You just got that vac suit.
It's done. It's brand new. It's just...
When she hits you, it is like the strength of 3 grown men. She is extremely strong. As she just doosh. All right, let's roll some damage. Arthur, will you roll me 2d10? And Glenn, will you roll me 1d10? So she deals 3d10. You gave her a 16?
Yeah, 14 from the 2d10.
That's an 8. Oh, you said, 1d. Yeah.
1d10. Yeah, so 22. Chong! Yeah.
Okay.
That's a cherub. All right, and you did 16. We're going to say she's fallen a lot. She's going to take all that 16 damage. As you rake up the side of her with that vibe shady. She actually yelps. Whoa! Fucking takes a chunk out of you. Do you take any wounds?
I do.
All right. Let us roll on the wound table. So this will be bleeding. So roll a d10.
6. I don't think that's...
One of your hands
+3.
is basically the hand that was not holding on chunked off. You hear Dr. Adams, I can fix that.
You can fix anything,
Doc. No! +4 bleed. as
that's
blood just goes out. As Jackson, you've been wounded before. Maybe this bad. They can reattach shit, but you're like, oh fuck! Immediate shock as she slams behind you into the wall. Dong! She lands on her feet, but it's obviously really, really hard. So roll me a d10, please. Actually, give me 2 d10.
Who?
Jackson. 8. Is that total from 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I rolled 1 the first time and it was a 9, and then I rolled 2, and 7 and a 1. It's fine.
As she hits, you get front row seats. You see she lands on her feet. Her femurs, both of them, bust out of her legs, and she goes down to her knees, and then her head just wham slams on the ground as she just fell 300 yards. Boom! And she's there. As she starts, you see her sinew starting to rebuild, like in real time. Like all the ligaments are getting back on the bones and fixing themselves, and she's riding her shit. Fucking mean mugging you, dude. What are the rest of you doing?
As soon as she takes a hit out of Jackson, I'm going to turn to
My hand.
I'm going to turn to Glenn and say, keep behind me. When you get a chance, hit it with the syringe, and then I'm going to quickly move forward and try and get into as point blank range as possible with the rifle.
Easy to do.
And get just mow her down.
Okay. As you, Jackson, you see, looking at your hand for a moment in shock, just blurg as you're trying to hold on to it. You see at the corner of your sight, Arthur run in front, put his fucking pulse rifle in her face, and let her rip. Roll thy combat, sir.
Yep. Do I get advantage?
Yeah.
On the distraction that
I'll give you advantage. It's fine.
Yeah, that's all right then. Good.
No. I mean, you're. I understand why they get disadvantage for distance, but if you're literally muzzling them, it seems like that's a little silly.
Yeah. I hit 52 under 65.
Yeah. Also, Jackson, will you roll me a D10 for the wound table, because she did take a wound.
Ah, cool. Come on, 10.
How much damage you do, sir?
20.
8. Jesus. So she has a major artery cut from both femurs exploding out of her body. As you just see blood spilling out all over the place.
Can sorry, just to slightly rewrite what's going on.
Do it. We haven't gotten that decision, so
she's landed, effectively broken her legs, and her legs are slowly being repaired. I'm going to be aiming at her legs. I want it so that she if it's possible to cut through her legs, but while it's healing,
you're trying to rock and roll.
Yeah.
Cool. As you get up there, you see the blood spill out of her, and you deal 20 damage. God damn. All right, so that's another wound. Roll a D10, and we'll see what wound it is.
D10.
And pulse rifle gives what wounds? Do we know?
It's just I've just got down 3d10.
Okay.
It's a gunshot wound.
Gunshot. All right. Gunshot.
Right. D10. 7.
Oh no! Major blood loss. Oh god. All right. As you just absolutely go hands, absolutely obliterating her lower half as she's twisted around and not even reacting. Like she's a 12-year-old girl, just obliterated. Let's see. As you release the shot, mark down the ammo, the pulse rifle smoking, and she begins to move, slowly turning around. You see blood just pouring out of her mouth and her eyes, her legs just absolutely mangled, and she's not dead. Like there's life in her eyes. In fact, she looks even more feral. As you see her teeth begin to grow into fangs, and she becomes more and more and more horrific as she like pulls herself together, like the legs just like coming off and shit. This is pretty rough. Y'all can make fear saves.
No, great.
Just fear.
Oh,
Hey, made it.
The low, guttural, inhuman growl that emanates from her body is hellacious.
44. So is that a critical?
That's a critical what? Did you pass?
Yeah, 44.
Yeah. Arthur, you are totally good. Like, not only are you good, you're like, I have no sympathy. This is nothing. You are not human. This is I'm completely fine with what I'm doing right now. What about the rest of you? And we'll even say, because Arthur's so resolute, if you failed, you get advantage on this.
Oh,
Because you see Arthur literally next to this monster, fine, like not flinching whatsoever.
Made my fear save.
You do what? You
I
made
made
it?
my fear save.
Yeah. So Jackson, you're sitting there bleeding out, knowing you got to do what you got to do.
I critically failed. I rolled the first roll was a 99,
Yeah. What's the second
and then
one?
the second roll was a 43, which is just a few less than. A few more
So
than,
did you
than
pass?
my fear. No, that was a fail.
So you failed.
Do I
As-
not get to act before? So I just don't act.
No, it's not that you're not going to
Yeah.
act. It's just that you're
Okay.
going to fail if you're safe.
Yeah.
As there's a moment where you want to shit yourself and piss yourself and run from the room screaming, but then you see the two Marines hold their ground.
Yeah.
And it steals you. You're still fucking frightened, but you're not panicking. So you take a hit to one of your saves because you failed that roll. So take 1 point off a save. And what is it that you do?
I am going to inject this little creature with the pointy end of my.
How do you do it?
Well, I've got
You're
it
back at the
out.
terminal? You're back at the terminal?
I'm gonna.
Tell me what
I
you
guess
do.
run at her, and then stop suddenly, and think. I'm just gonna like. Is this the best moment? Like, is this?
Hey, you only have a moment. Do you sit there and think about it, or what do you do?
I'm good.
What do you say? What do you do?
I would like to wait till she's closer instead of running at her and freaking her out. I'm going to position myself in a way, because I only have one shot of this, to where I'm going to guarantee success. So I'm going to not try to inject her.
You can't guarantee success.
No, I know.
You can't guarantee
I know I
success because you got to roll dice.
guarantee. What I want to do is position myself closer to her strategically.
If you want, you can get right up on her next to Arthur. But if you don't, then you don't.
Yeah, I would like to get close to her, maybe behind her, and so I can have a clear shot of.
So you can get to her side because she's like on the wall, right? Like she's like at the wall on the floor.
And
so
I can give
Arthur's,
that shot to the biggest part of her torso.
Yep, Arthur's right in front of her. You run up, kind of stammer, don't know, jump over, get around to the other side, and do you stick her or not?
Yeah, if she's right there, I'm gonna stick her.
Roll combat.
Yep. All of my dice are bad.
Yes. You see, those weighted dice. You've weighted those dice too heavy.
It's all shit.
99.
Can I use RimWise for this? Just like because I'm trying to figure out the best part.
I don't think so because RimWise is not anything medical. Stim packy? Yeah,
Don't
I'll give you
worry.
RimWise for it. That makes sense.
Doesn't matter. I failed.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
I got an 86.
Oh my god.
My God.
All right, as you go to stab her and she moves and lurches forward and you just pull back. Like
Yeah.
you don't get anywhere near, so you don't waste it, but you don't get it. But you are the worst part of the scenario is
I'm
you're
right there.
right next to her with Arthur.
Yeah, no, I'm right there.
All right. Top of the round, her body is seemingly broken. And something absolutely horrific happens, Arthur and Glenn. You see her legs splayed out, all fucked up from the pulse rifle, still smoking, as tendrils from the legs shoot up at you like the fucking thing. As she picks herself up, and despite this, hand crawls like the fucking exorcist, leaping forward at you, Jackson. She attacks everybody. What are y'all doing?
Stick her with the pointy end of the syringe.
Heal that shit. Are you trying to? You're the leaping torso? Is that what you're stabbing on her way past?
Yeah.
Yeah. You try to get her right in the forehead. Okay, cool. What are the rest of you?
Then and fire.
Yeah. So you're trying to shoot it. All right, cool. Roll the combat.
As for Jackson, he's going to take the 4 points of bleed, which will be 8 next round.
Oh god.
So he pulls his stump up, it's spewing blood, and he sees this little girl turn into this Cthulhu octopus fucking ring crazy bitch, and he's going to panic. Well, I mean, I'll make a panic check, but I'm at 12 stress,
Yeah.
so...
Oh no. Roll thy shit.
Mom, I got 6, so I am frightened. I gain a new condition. When encountering what frightened me, I have to make a fear save or gain a D5 stress.
Oh my god.
You wanna,
Oh no.
y'all want to read it?
Oh,
This
that's
is the
good.
app. The app is really great. It just wrote for you. So
Okay, and you're a Marine that just panicked. So
I did. Correct. That means
Everybody panics.
everybody else. Not everybody panics. Everybody has to make
Fear
a
save.
fear save.
Yep.
Yeah.
So both of you roll fear saves as you see Jackson. Oh! Jackson, how do you react since you're panicking?
Hold on. What was my... Let's see. Oh, that bitch cut my whole fucking hand off with her goddamn fingernails. Now she's turning into a fucking space octopus. She's fucking cursed, man. It's game over. It's game over.
Who cares?
What'd you guys get on your fear saves?
17.
Nice.
Failed.
Arthur, you were solid. Oh yeah, Arthur, you have advantage towards fear saves for like the next several hours. You're good. You fail.
Oh yeah. I rolled an 80,
Sorry.
82.
Take another hit. Take
Yeah.
another hit to your saves. As what'd you roll on your combats?
Oh, me. I got an 18.
Roll damage. Roll damage well.
2, 3.
As
Come on.
as are you pulse rifling her torso or the things that are attacking you?
I want to try and cut her in half, so maintain. I got 7 damage.
Okay, and you're attacking. I need to know: are you attacking the leg portion that's attacking you, or are you attacking her torso?
Attacking the legs.
Okay, as you blow them to hell, and you will take no damage. You said 8.
I did 7 damage.
You did 7 damage.
That was 3d10.
Whew, she has so many hit points. All right. 2, 5. All right. And okay, as you blow those like that, those legs just go to shit. And what did you roll, Glenn?
Oh, to attack? Fuck
To
me.
stab?
Stabby. Well, that dice went away, so I'm gonna just roll
Dice
again.
is gone. Fuck that dice. You don't need that dice.
Oh, hell! It's close to a success.
What is it?
I missed it by 2.
As you will sticker, and it sticks into her forehead, but you lose your grip as you fear. You're like, "Ah!" And you don't press the button. it's like stuck. Like doing. And she's leaping at Jackson, who's like, ah! Like fucking freaking out. Jackson, you trying to get out of the way, or are you just standing there letting it happen?
Yeah, I think he's staring at his stump, right? 'Cause he's trying to squeeze it off, but it's still like arterial bleeding, squirting out. And he's like, "Ah!"
As she leaps at you, latches on, bites you in the neck, and sucks your fucking blood. You hear that sound. We'll see how much
Adams.
blood she drains from you. That's a good fight. I forgot about Dr. He was like in the back of the room. Like, ah! Right. So, Arthur will roll me a d10.
9.
She sucks 9 blood. Take 9 damage. Ooh, how you feeling, buddy?
Not another wound yet. I have 3 health, so beginning of the next round, I'll drop.
As she's not latched on like the other guy was. She's vampire biting you, sucking your blood. As you see the moment, like you just hear her moaning, like in ecstasy, and you see her legs that are not there from her torso start to like Fifth Element build below her as she's
So does she like
regenerating.
latch onto the stump that I was holding like this?
You know what? I love that idea. She's just on your fucking stump. Just fucking stuck in the stump, man. Oh. As you're like, yeah, I love that. Okay, Dr. Adams, let's find out if he can act. So since you called it, Glenn, you'll say high or low. You two roll d100s, and we'll see if he can do it. As in, we'll take we'll see if it's high or low. Oh, you're muted, dog.
Oh, good. I'm gonna say low on this one.
Low? Okay. What'd you get, Arthur?
87.
Oh, I said high first. Fuck me.
Yep, no, that's what you get for cheating, dog. Because you saw him and you cheated. And whenever Jackson gets back, we'll see what he is going to say. Meanwhile, I'm going to grab a soda water.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. So we're fucked, there, Gunny.
50-50.
Yeah, 50-50.
50-50.
Yeah, all you gotta do is fucking hit the fucking button on the needle.
No, that's your job.
This is not my game, man. You want me in games where you roll high?
I can roll high.
I can roll high all day long. Roll low. Nope. No, it's true though. I think we had a game. Bill and I played a Dreadlord game for years, and he's like, "How the fuck are you getting 20 successes on this stuff?" And I'm just rolling 9s and 10s and 8s, like whole entire freaking game. could not
too
be
good.
stopped. Too good. Too good.
Well, I remember in playtesting Legends of Venice, the number of times you rolled 10s, like, what? It was just amazing.
He rolls
It's not great for
really well.
playtesting because there's no way of knowing if what you're up against actually good or not, because you were like pummeling those dice.
All right. So Jackson. Oh, go on.
Jackson. Action
All right. Well, that'll
Jackson.
give me a couple minutes to use Albano. We've got about like 10 minutes left, 10, 15 minutes. We're going to resolve this. So I'll be right
Okay.
back.
All right. We're going to take a
Get
break.
him up to speed. It's all good. All right, so go ahead and start it back up, and we'll.
Oh, we're up. We're back.
Oh, we're
baby.
up.
Yeah, we're.
Oh. All right, so this is a high or low. We already failed it once. We got advantage though. So Jackson, make a D100.
D100.
Yep.
56.
Ooh. Well, Ken initially said hi, but he was muted. Thought that John said, with his affect, that he had rolled low. He changed it to low.
Yeah, I should have stuck with high.
Should have stuck with your guns, man. As Dr. Adams, you turn and look, and he's not in the room. He's we'll see. Well, since you did get to roll and noticed him, Glenn, you look around for Dr. Adams, maybe even shouting for him to do something, as you see him going further south. So that door to the reactor and such, and in the other pods that was ajar, you see his shadow as he moves to that door and just hightails it south.
I'm just
Why
gonna
is he
say,
going south?
I think Dr. Adams just fucking peaced out, guys. This is us.
As maybe the terror of who opened those pods.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's Adams. So it's the top of the round. She is sucking your blood.
Inject her face,
Jackson,
man.
that's her deal. You notice that she's got her hands on you, grappling, but she's not you probably don't notice or not, but she is not dealing you like your body damage. Like she's not ripping you up like the other dude was doing. She's latched on, but she's sucking your blood. All right. What are you doing, and what are you two doing?
Well, first of all, at the top of the round, I take the bleed. I had bleed +4, right? And this is the second round, so I take 8 points of bleed damage, which gives me another wound.
Oh!
So let me go ahead and roll that.
So you've taken 8 total from that, right? Does it double each round?
No, that'd be 12. Yeah, it's cumulative.
Oh, so it's 5,
Every
10,
round.
15, 20, 25, that kind of thing?
Yep.
Really? I thought it was just every
Yep.
round you take 4, every time you take 5.
Double.
No.
Oh,
it's
Lord, that's-
cumulative.
Wow, I must have misread that. That is brutal.
And I rolled 5. So if it's bleeding, then
Let's see.
that's another +3. So that'll be
Yeah, your fingers and toes are already gone. Or sorry, your fingers on that hand are already
19
gone.
points next round.
Ow.
So that's
Really?
just death. Yeah.
Yeah, as she's sucking the blood just from your stomach. Yeah. What are you doing? Meanwhile, all that blood's coming, like rushing from your stump into her mouth. Like her legs are like actually like almost to the point where she can like put weight on them. Just
Wow.
extremely fast.
Yeah, so Jackson, as he starts to like go black, and not have enough energy in his body to hold himself up, while this little girl's head is sucking on his stump, he's going to reach up and try to just push the button on that syringe thing.
All right, you're gonna get advantage, but this is gonna be a combat roll. As I'm gonna make it a roll because you're blacking out. So rock and roll.
Military training?
Yeah.
Yep. Son of a bitch. Look at this. 73. Roll 73 and 95.
As you're like slapping her face, she's just batting your hand away. She's going down. All right, so she's gonna try and suck your blood. What are you two doing? Hopefully,
I'm gonna hit
stopping
that
her from
button.
doing that.
I'm gonna hit that fucking button, man.
As you run up, hit combat.
And while I'm running up, can I yell, Dr. Adams, we got her! We got her!
Yes, you
I'm
can.
just gonna fucking lie to her.
Yeah.
Come back! Oh, I succeeded!
What'd you get?
A 28.
As you hit the button, as she gets like you see the blood vessels in her face, both of you, just turn blue. Her eyes, it's blue. Yeah, it actually turns blue, and her eyes turn blue. The bloodshot goes down. Her eyes dilate, and she just pops off the stump.
Yep.
Jackson, roll me high or low. Actually, no. I'm gonna have you call it. Choose who you want to roll.
I want you to roll.
You want me to roll?
Yeah.
All right.
Hi.
I'm rolling the D6. The D6 of justice. That is a 5. As pulling your stump out, her sucking on it and such, this round it's not going to bleed. She's sucked out that blood, and it's got to like get from your body. You feel like it like warming up down the arm, and your arm is just numb and cold. So you're not taking bleeding this turn. Not trying to save you. I'm just trying to say. Makes sense.
It's okay.
All right. As she falls to the ground. What are you doing, Arthur?
Keep 'em shooting.
Give her the good news. All right. Roll combat. You will absolutely hit. It's just, do you hit anyone else? Do you put a hole in the wall? What are you doing?
Oh, 22.
Yeah. Okay. Roll damage.
Is that a critical?
Yeah.
So is that just maximum damage?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think we just did. We double it last time? Is that what we did? Like you rolled twice? What did you guys do, Miller?
Yeah, that's what I do. I'll double it, and then I'll make some other fortunate thing.
Yeah,
happen.
yeah. It needs to be in your favor. So yeah, just roll twice and you get a bunch of dice.
34. So I rolled 17, doubling it to 34.
Yeah, as you just absolutely decimate her. Like, we'll say that it takes 2 deals of your ammo. Go on.
What I want to do is press the advantage and push head down with the blows of the rifle shots, and me putting a foot on her to push her away from Jackson. Get her pinned so that the syringe can be.
Well, he's already put the. She's already been through it.
But this is like me from the beginning. This was my plan,
see.
even though it's already happened. This is what I'm doing.
She's just blasted away. You got your foot on her. As her her head's gone. Her body is absolutely T-1000 all over the place. Inert.
Keep shooting.
Like utterly. As you run out of ammo. All right. Top of the round. So, does anyone help Jackson?
Oh yeah,
That's the question.
I'm gonna try to. I guess I'm gonna grab his gun. Was he using a gun?
He's using a vibe shetty.
Yeah, vibe shetty. Well, I mean, I presume the vibe shetty's still hot. I'm gonna try and cauterize his wound at his stump. I mean, I don't know. I'm no doctor, but you know,
go for it.
Yeah, why not, right? Isn't
so he goes over
right on it.
Yeah.
All right, roll thy intellect
just to stop the bleeding, the way I did before. Oh shit! Here, I lost my dice, so I'm gonna. All right, well look at that. So I got a 28. So that's a very much a success.
As your bleeding stops, but you take a point of damage.
Just one?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you're laying back, she only actually she didn't puncture your skin at all. She sucked on your stump. So that's all you got.
Yeah, I've got 2 wounds from bleeding.
She is not moving. Like there's not really contiguous pieces of this person anymore. There's sort of like a bit of a trunk that's just all shot to hell. There's like some fingers over there kind of like twitching, and then that stops. Like, yep. What are you all doing?
I'm kicking body parts away from other body parts just to make sure that they don't do some sort of reforming.
Like, you do.
I'm yelling, Dr. Adams, we got her, man. We got a man down. We need help in the med bay, and I'm gonna start like dragging
Jackson that way.
Jackson that way.
All right, and that is where we're going to end today. Very, very good.
Yep.
Okay, everyone will get 5 XP toward your skills. That's for seeing an actual cherub. So you've seen one of the real monsters, of which you can assume there are 3.
Yeah.
Now
yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Thanks, Glenn. God, fucked it all up for everybody.
Sorry, man. Jesus. It's not my fault. I didn't do nothing.
No, it's okay.
She's hot though. She's hot. She's hot.
I just wanted
I'm
to
assuming
have
one of you
children.
gets.
That's all.
I'm assuming one of you got Jackson's hand. We'll say Jackson, you picked up your hand, like Saving Private Ryan style.
Yeah, Jackson's not in a good way.
No, Jackson is not in a good way right now.
That was his five shitty hand, man.
That's the pipe shitty hand, man. All right, guys, I got to bounce because I'm going to go teach some English. Thank you guys for rocking and rolling. Next week, we're going to take a break, but we might be doing something if Ken wants to run. And then the following week, I think we'll be playing, assuming that people can.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll discuss that in the chat.
A Krampus holiday special, something with lots of.
Yeah, if I can show up, I will.
Yeah.
For sure. But I'm gonna be dog sitting, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Ken,
up to you.
did you have an idea to run that game, or were you asking others to run it?
Well, I could run it, or somebody else could run it. It's up to you. I got some ideas. I might have a player or two.
Okay, cool.
Maybe not.
Holker would probably play.
Yeah.
I bet Holker would play that.
I mean, we're going to play later because I believe that John can't make it necessarily. So,
Well, to be fair, Ken, if you're running, I might actually
there it is.
make a change.
There it is. There it is.
Yes.
That'll be awesome,
Yes.
Ken.
Yes.
All right, guys. I'm gonna bounce. I'll be on a little bit later.